you into a cold rack.
All right. So what happened last?
I just pictured people coming in, greeted by there's somebody at the door, and just like the statue through like with like coats and shit,
Yeah.
like umbrellas.
There's like a key on his tip of the sword.
Yep.
Does anyone want to drink?
No.
No, thank
All
you.
good.
Boy.
Oh yeah, your stuff are in the door.
There is a lot of zero. Oh, lovely.
Saspy.
I'll have one when it's cold.
There's cold ones.
No,
called
sarsaparilla.
Oh.
I just really feel like a sasp. Those Pasitos, oh my word, they hit so well on a hot day.
Yeah.
I
You're welcome.
smashed one today. I was just like, what the hell? That was great.
Just
God,
You know what
into my
else-
neck.
Do you know what else is amazing on like a really hot day when you're really quenched for thirst?
Woo!
Exactly.
thirst quencher.
It is.
It says it on the can.
Thirst.
It's like puke in a can.
Blah. Beautiful. So last time, hello, welcome, hi. Last time, session 97. It's now 98, but in 97, you all stopped. You're on the plane of Mechanus.
So much penis in this back.
You all stopped to have a little snooze. The genius over to my right, your left, decided that it was a good idea to make a lizard dig down through the rock. Because
The lizard people.
reasons.
It was the best digging thing I
Yeah.
had available, and I
Exactly
wanted
right.
to see what was down there.
It got through some soil and struggled. But it came up after it was like 3 hours later. It's like there's a rock down there.
Yeah, because I told Varys via Ricky to expect a lizard.
And then
Turned
you
into we're going to get attacked by lizard.
that's right. You each needed to roll each time you're trying to fall to sleep because of the strange vibration going through the earth.
Yeah, and Theoden became the cuddle bunny.
Yeah, snuggle on up. But now you realise that it doesn't work when he's unconscious, so
So
he needs to be
before they go
awake.
to sleep,
Yeah, you're the base of the cuddle bottle.
You're just like, oh, guys, shut up.
trying to get a good shot.
Because I need to roll every time. What else? So in the morning, you travelled on a little bit. Just as you're about to fly away in wispy wisp form, you saw one of the machines rolling along the road, and a dragon swooping on in. A big mech dragon attempted to take down the cart. It did, and started feeding upon it. As you guys ditched, leaving Varys completely unprotected.
I mean, he was going to speak to it.
I
Yeah.
was gonna go check it. I wanted to see.
Varys' scales changed slightly. And on that huge piece of information, the entire party left him to be with that dragon. Alone, up.
Slightly similar to it. He'll be fine now.
It's likely okay.
I should have punished you for that.
Well, I didn't engage the dragon.
No, but I should have punished them by killing you.
The three of us were running back. You know, if you stay behind, it's kind of not our fault.
Yeah.
It was
If you get eaten by a dragon when we're
He was curious.
He's very fast, and he's
He's
no
also
longer
one of
fire unproof.
and he's
We
got a
don't know
magic
that.
carpet.
We haven't tested that yet.
Isn't he?
That's why I wanted you. That's why I asked.
Do we want to do it now?
I mean, we finished the
Hold
intro.
on, no, we're not.
Okay. Says Kincaid to the voice in the sky.
Go on.
Can I burn him?
I'll just hold this here. It's flame struck, isn't it? It's not like a fireball.
Level 6.
Sunbeam.
So, Varys, it appeared to be able to communicate with you. And your scales somewhat matched it. You began to undress in front of it, and it went, ooh, it has the same scaling as me. It offered you a boon, a reward, a favour of essence, which you said, can I ask you later?
Yeah.
And said, all right, go on then.
We get a rain check on that.
Yeah.
Bright scaling.
But you will have to find it again.
That's
Otherwise, the rest of you disappeared down a tunnel that smelled of something familiar to Ricky. And it was his home mine, where he came from.
Shame and disappointment.
The Rock Splitter Masons Guild.
Glory and forgiveness.
So yeah, when... Oh yeah, because of that mine effect, I will have to retcon it slightly that essentially you might tell him who you are you could have tried to convince him in any way that you were Ricky,
Modify memory.
but nobody in the mine would have recognized that name. Okay?
Okay.
I mean, surely he would have recognized by the trinkets that he gave, like, these are your missing things.
He would know that.
Yeah.
Well, he would know those trinkets belong to them,
Yeah.
but he would have no recollection of a son named Gimrick.
Well, I don't know if I would have given him back then.
Okay. Yeah, sorry, I'll allow a retcon simply because I kind of forgot about the mine card. I'm not going to be honest. I mean, I am.
Maybe
I'm not.
maybe it doesn't affect in mines.
Why not?
No. Yeah, so essentially the mine card, meaning that you are wiped from the family tree.
I mean, fair. I'm a bit different.
Yeah, I think it fits pretty well.
You mean we just got like 6 artifacts to sell?
So you're aware of what went down, but your father would no longer recognize you, your siblings would no longer recognize you.
Is it technically not his hometown anymore because he's on the thing? Or it was, I guess at the time of...
At the time of...
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, that happens.
The people there just lose all.
Yeah, Ricky fades from memory.
So, we'll pick back up.
Yeah, like Back to the Future style, like all the photos.
Yeah, just he is no longer in the dwarven photos that totally work underground.
Don't
Like
get
that one
alone in the car
edge.
with your mother.
Like that one spell Hermione casts.
Something.
Alice.
Yeah.
And the last note I made is Varys made the dial-up tone.
Yeah. Yeah, I just walked in. I was like, hey, does it sound like this?
Being that no one else had heard him speak with the dragon, so you just kind of looked at him like, So would I. I think that's why I wrote it.
We should have stayed, kept an eye on him. He doesn't normally
Something-
do that.
Something has
Hit in
happened
the
to him.
head, though.
That's new.
So, being in the Rocksplitter Mason Guild, how would you like to retcon that, Eyes?
Well, I suppose I would have called out the thing.
The guards at the front,
Yeah,
and they would have been like,
recognize the name of the ancestor I used.
Yeah.
Then they're like, how do you know that name?
yep,
And then we explain we're also from the material, and then sort of.
yeah. Well, your
simplify.
flesh beings,
Yeah.
they're
Like,
more.
So we don't change too much, but
Yeah.
basically there's less of the family catch up and.
Okay,
Yeah, we're just travelers from the material.
Yeah.
We gave them some booze.
yep. Shared the giants
And casted the food
Yeah.
thing.
whiskey.
That touching moment went bye-bye.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry, I did completely forget about mine.
No, that's alright.
I was like, oh, we never got to his home city. I guess
So-
we'll never know.
Wait.
With mine, would be everyone in here, not here. In
At the Red Ridge, yeah. If you ever went there, yeah.
I was planning on going back there and killing them all, but now
Well-
it's just like senseless orc murder to them. There's no heart
Who
behind
is
it.
this man?
Why's he killing us all?
So, in the Rocksplitter Mason Guild, you were talking about a few things in the office of... Not Grinwyn Tharman? Is that his name? Tharmun.
Something.
Herman.
It's
Yeah,
either
farming.
You can scratch that off your extra notes.
Well, I mean, they're still family to me, but.
Yeah, to him. They just don't know it.
you're just not family to them.
Yeah. And I mean, look at you.
Start your own family with hookers and blackjack.
In fact, forget the pet family.
Yeah, exactly.
What the material planes need now more than ever.
A space
Gambling.
casino.
Oh
We've
dear.
already got a
That's why I
bunch of,
can't re-add it again.
we've already got a bunch of robots. We just need to reprogram them to be
Deals.
Yeah.
Basically.
And
To just have
waiters
some
and
dollar
staff
signs in his eyes and go. Ding, ding, ding.
Little
like
roulette
tiny
machines, yeah.
metal mustaches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can give those like red outfits.
Yep. A nice vest.
Yeah, yeah. I
And
do
they
exactly
have
what you
that,
mean.
and like an old timey voice as well.
Yeah, oh yeah.
We're gonna Jetsons this shit up.
Barrett, do you think your new mecha dragon friend could hook us up?
Oh yeah, can you call in that favor to turn all the robots into gambling machines?
and put them on an asteroid
We can try.
that's easily accessible by everyone who lives in this new reality.
You'll have
and
to help me
easily
locate him,
pilotable.
but yeah, his name is Skyrath.
Cool. Is he a mage?
I don't think so. But I don't know that he isn't.
Did he seem mechanical or did he
Yeah,
look
he seemed
real?
clockworky to me, and then he breathed a mixture of gas and fire,
And coal.
or black tar, it seemed, and gas.
And it was also eating coal.
Yeah, I would
Big
assume it's
coal.
like melted coal tar. That
Brutal.
pretty rad.
Coal!
Coal! Go. What a nerd.
But yeah.
Coral.
I need to check lures and coral.
Coral.
Get in the house, coral.
So what are we doing?
That's
Real
my
quick,
baby
can I
shade.
bond
That's
the
my
ring
wife.
of Amity to Therudan?
Absolutely.
And
Ring of
then
Amity.
that's the one that, like, if he heals me, he'll get the healing as well.
Interesting.
Kind of thing.
He
Alright.
does do the big boy heal though. The one that heals everyone.
As far as
But
you're
you're
on,
also
it
the
just
one
gets
that
double
takes
efficiency
damage,
out of your
maybe?
single target
True.
Is it the
Yeah.
thingamabobby?
Is all it is. It's the ring of
It is the thingamabobby.
It is. It's yeah. It does that, and then
Attunement
like
is the
then
word I was looking for.
blow the ring to make it give you a crit, and then the ring
Oh, it's
dies.
a ring?
Yeah. You can just-
Hey, Ricky, you just got a D4 of inspiration thanks to Wolf Druid.
Thanks, Wolfie.
That's what you get for not having family.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
my consolation prize.
R.I.P.
have this D4.
Yeah, wow, thanks. My
Hope,
family.
hope that feels
Yeah,
better.
and then,
That,
I'll be
that
like-
does fill the giant family-sized hole in my heart. Thank you.
and then Ricky,
That D4 of joy.
I need you to do some psychic damage to me.
Can you modify?
I need to know if anything's changed.
Can you modify your own memory?
I can only modify memory of something that's happened in the past 24 hours at the moment.
Maybe hit the past 24 hours to remember to be.
If we level up, I could do some more, but that's only if we level up.
Maybe the memory.
Guess we
he
just
gets
have
is
to
the
wait till
memory of
then.
his son coming back to him.
I say, Varys, you stink like eggs and not in the good way. And
Wrecked.
you take 3d4
Not
psychic.
like our glorious pickle eggs.
I thought we had a thing.
I don't cast
I thought my
but
egg
ow!
aroma was.
Did it have
Oh,
to
wait,
hurt me in the soul
You need
as
to make a
well?
wisdom saving throw first.
Okay, so my whiz save is not great. That's a
Through get back.
that's a 12.
Ricky, Wolfie said, you're my favourite. I'm just giving you inspo, okay?
Oh, okay, thanks.
Flattery. Get you everywhere.
And then 5 minutes time. Kincaid, you also go do it.
You are my favourite.
I see who I get.
But yeah, so
Okay, so you take 7 psychic damage.
Oh,
and
look out.
disadvantage on your next attack.
right. Has anything changed? I was resistant previously, but now I'm also part dragon that's immune. Has anything changed? Okay,
So you're still resistant.
Or four.
Did that still
Is it
hurt?
round down or up?
Always round down unless it's
Okay, so it's 3.
Wait, so you have resistance?
Oh,
already had
Muffy gave
resistance,
me a
so I
D6.
changed
Thanks,
to, like,
Muffy.
immunity or something.
Moppy.
Muffy, baby.
Mute. So that's fine. And then Kincaid,
Yes.
can you burn?
Also hurt
Okay.
me.
Kincaid, can you burn?
Fire! Hoi, ho, mm.
And I stab him with a dagger after he gets hit by that bite. Not with my javelin, sorry.
Without even
After he
asking.
gets hit. Yeah.
How did you know? No, what?
What's your
What are we
AC?
doing?
What's your AC?
22.
No, I missed.
Can I let it hit me for the sake of the argument?
No.
I think you can.
Because, like, can I just stand still and
Yeah,
yeah.
of course you can.
Just sit
No, I do it again. 22.
Alright, there you go. You got it.
Just.
First
He's like,
one, just hit the
I'm
random
not
dwarf in the
going to
background."
move.
Harold!
We come into these people's house and just just
Yeah, passes by.
Why are you doing
One
this?
guy like poking his head in. I heard there was food. Ah!
My
I
eyesight.
haven't eaten any
And is Weasel out? Do you do an extra D8?
I forget, is he?
He also upcasted at level 10.
Yeah.
Is he? I think he is.
Yeah. Yeah, because you couldn't see otherwise.
That's right.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's still vulnerable.
Yeah,
14, 19, 21.
21.
Does
Alright.
that go to 42?
Am I still? Yeah, alright, so that's 4.
Alright, I stab him with a javelin.
Hang on.
He's like, wait guys, holy shit, that hurt.
Varys, you
Lay in!
26.
And so we have
Yeah, no,
we have our own and only party member death, and it's caused by you idiots
7.
just testing.
Alright, 7. Now, am I resistant to non-magical weapons?
No.
Alright.
You literally just got some bling. Nothing.
Do you want? I can
You can't even
do.
speak.
I could do magical piercing.
How much health do you
I
want?
could do force.
No, that's all I had to
We could try force damage.
I could do
We can
radiant.
stop there.
What about lightning?
We can stop there.
What about psychic again?
Why?
Maybe you're resistant to it the second time.
Do you want to try magical slash?
Maybe you're only resistant to every other instance.
Yeah.
That first one, instead of throw you.
That's all I think I wanted to test.
You
No,
reckon radiant will be
still. I
fine?
still want to test poison without the
Radiant damage.
Anyone got poison?
No, I
not
think.
poison.
I'm not sure.
I can do radiant.
I'm not sure if I can just make some with the alchemist.
Dragons
Yeah.
famously
Ingredients.
resistant to radiant. Should we check that?
I think we
no,
should.
probably not. No, I think
Crit's
we're
mine.
fine.
This is a nice high-level party interaction right here.
Yeah, like
No,
vaguely
okay.
from memory with the
Sitting
alchemist
in there-
supplies, when we long rest,
Sitting in their
I
front room.
spend, I think it's 50 gold, which is why I never do it generally. But and 8 hours, I can make a basic 1d4 vial of poison.
Cool.
Okay, and it's like a. I don't know, do you want to put a DC on that? Because it's like a roll check proficiency thing. Like, I'm not even sure I'd be that proficient with these.
Do you have any stuff on you? Because I...
I've just got the alchemist's supplies.
Okay, yeah.
As well as like my poisonous kit and the herbalism kit and all that.
Yeah, go for
You
it.
need some ethanol, you'll say.
It'll be like DC of 13-ish. It's not a hard poison.
Is that a 1 or a 7? That's a 7. Alright, well.
Anyone got bleach?
Here, that actually help you make poison. That's a 3.
Alright, so that becomes a 10, and then my proficiency is
More than 2.
plus 4 or something? Yeah. Alright, cool. Well, yeah, and then I'd just like to drink the poison.
Excellent.
Wait. It might be like.
Contact poison, you're
Yeah.
right. And then
I
take
put on a dagger.
Alright, well, yeah, we do.
But when I'd have to be in the wound, you should rub some in the wound from the javelin.
We've got this super tetanus. Rub that in too, see if he's resistant.
And then he just died.
Hey guys, I think I've got a bulletproof vest on. Can you shoot me?
I think. Asterisk.
Pretty much, well, yeah.
I want to find out if I've got a bulletproof vest on.
Yeah,
Can you shoot?
exactly.
You're naked. Wow.
Oh, look, a gun! It's exactly that. So roll the damage for poison. What did you say it was? A D6?
D4.
D4.
That's a 2.
A 2. And you take 2 poison damage.
Alrighty, so no.
No.
So it,
Not that much hot. I don't actually know what it gave me.
it just
I
gave you
I can speak
cosmetic.
dial-up.
Well, you can't even. You just made some.
Well, I can't even speak dial-up. I can understand dial-up.
I
Right?
think you just bought the battle pass and got some cool skins. And
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really know what happened.
You have to level up the battle pass to start getting good stuff.
Yeah.
And now also, like, you don't even have the shiny skins.
And everyone we fight is gonna know that you paid for it.
Yep.
Also, the really
Oh, he's one of those.
Full kit wanker.
we got a whale over here. Whale.
My new party trick.
Turn into a
Brought out
whale.
frequently. In any situation. Negotiating will never be the same again.
Don't make me.
Hey, 10% on this discount, sure. Well, what's that? No! You want to try and wild meat chunk filled crater where your shop used to be?
Yeah, right. Well, I might just go have like a long rest if you guys aren't going to go anywhere. A short rest if you guys aren't going to go anywhere for a little while.
I reckon we should go for a walk.
You could try
Where-
radiant damage?
No.
We cut into his
You
work
want
up,
to?
didn't we?
No.
Yeah, you did.
What about magical weapon damage?
No.
What about fist?
No. That would be classed as non-magical weapon. We tested that.
Do you want to
Yeah, but that
try
was,
cold damage?
Alright, I'm going to go have a sleep now. I'll see you guys in an hour.
Should we find out if any of your damage things have changed?
Yeah, I'll just leave this to happen.
Well, I don't. Why would they have?
What about curses?
Oh, okay.
Do you reckon he's immune to curses?
Dragons are
As I leave the room, I make a stealth check to make sure they don't know which direction I'm moving, and it's a 24.
Nice.
I go find a quiet room to lay down for an hour.
Okay. Beautiful.
I cannot beat that with
So,
deception.
Go for those hit
Each one
dice.
deception.
Well, yeah.
You're
No
like,
idea where it went.
yep, he's gone.
I wonder if he's immune to
One
being
D8.
stone shaped into a little hole in the wall.
Oh, like we did to that tiny girl and then blew up the house.
Hey, we didn't blow up the house.
Her mum did. Her grandma.
Her grandma. We were just there when her grandmother blew up the house. We just happened to be there.
There's a lot of this going around.
Yeah. Wow, we happened to be in some
Like
really
Timothy,
bad
or how
places.
we jumped over a table and decapitated her mother or father or something.
Yeah, when we were like, we made this really badass plan and then we're like, oh, they're just NPCs. oh.
Although I,
The assassins weren't just NPCs though.
that's the first time I went like down properly. I think.
Yeah, that was
Maybe got
pretty
me
cool
hard.
though. Because, yeah, they were just invis.
Yep, they were just waiting. If you had to detect magic
that
up.
was such a badass.
No, wait, that's in doing biz.
execution
Yeah.
of the plan.
That was good.
That was like the last
Yeah,
time the
it's saying
plan really
this.
went well.
It is.
It's all downhill from there.
Just distract them with the screaming
So well, we
bats.
Took out the entire clan.
We really planned that one out, didn't we? We
Yeah,
spent,
a
like,
lot of
multiple
clairvoyance,
sessions, like
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
scouting.
Weird, like making a plan actually helps.
It takes too long.
Well,
Yeah, bored of
if
that.
Alf hadn't kept
Whale
putting
from the
time
sky.
pressure on us,
I
we would
know.
have been able to think.
Would you look at that? Every hand says whale.
Do that.
Would you look at the time?
And that's that.
Kill.
Alfred's the plan for this whole thing. We told him multiple times don't abandon that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you did say that.
We did say that.
And also, you
in
know,
a very public event.
that guy in that alley, he pissed his own pants and lost his items. What a fool.
Yeah, and that is what the police report will tell you.
So, what?
History is written by the victors.
Yeah. What are you guys doing for the hour?
No intention of
I'm gonna sending Alphanus.
Okay.
So if he's on another plane, it's got a 5% chance of failing.
That now.
Well, we don't really know.
We tried last thing he did.
Yeah, I tried to sending my mum, but it didn't go through. But that is also maybe she's dead. And anyway, she wouldn't know who I am now, so it doesn't matter.
Also
She's
that.
dead to me.
That's fair.
Hey, Alf.
Doesn't seem to work. You try and find that mind to reach out to. It's just like a hiss.
What if you try
Double
reach
5%
reach
chance.
out to because we found out the Asmar's name, right? Trishon.
Yeah, but I have to have met them. It's someone I'm familiar with.
Is there a chance to do it even if you know the name? Or no, that was the
That's
scry.
scry.
Sorry.
That's the scry, yeah. Sending's just someone you're familiar with.
I could try and scrying on them.
Scry and Alf.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
why not?
anyone.
Why not?
Because it's what's it called, isn't it?
Divination.
No, with the one with the ritual.
No, it's not.
Oh.
No.
It's a 5th level spell. So.
We'll wait to the end of the day then for that.
Yeah.
Exactly. Old dial TV static.
Hey, Alf. Feels like you're going through a tunnel or something.
I'm speaking loudly now. I hope it's not a yell.
Just letting you know we've jumped out of the time loop.
That's up to him.
Nah, it's in my
Kincaid
brain.
School of Spellcasting.
I was gonna say we're the ones in the tunnel right now.
I think I'm in a tunnel.
You think? What else are we doing for an hour?
I'm gonna go up to Ricky's dad and teach him a new game called Toss Pot. We toss a coin into a pot, and the person that wins is the biggest toss pot.
I would have assumed you tossed the pot.
Why have you never taught us this game?
Yeah.
Do you want to play games with us?
Wow.
Hey, Ricky, want to play a new game?
Called Tosspot?
Yeah, no.
Called
Post top.
Postot? That is my favorite game.
We toss the pot onto the coin.
Yeah, exactly.
You're the post
I mean, we
tot.
come up with that.
You're the post tot now. Damn
I'm the
it.
biggest Postot.
I think we broke our pot. Which
Oh.
I now understand why the coin gets tossed and not the pot.
Where I come from, a toss pot is someone that's, a bit of a wanker.
At this point, Tharman would have gone back to work. There are many things to do in the
I
mines.
teach somebody there.
Yeah.
To get this game
Someone
going.
that's in the lunchroom.
Yeah.
What
So they can just go around calling each other the toss pot.
Can I ask
Lovely.
Thogan what
Good-
Farman, sorry. What
good
they're
for,
doing
um,
down here?
Sure. Good for morale.
Yeah,
To have
exactly.
something like that.
It's the biggest
Now,
toss pot.
now you teach the next person that comes in and it'll spread. Trust me.
It'll be a whole new thing.
Really gonna take off.
I just write up a sign,
We got
toss
merch
pot,
coming.
with like an arrow at the top.
Yeah. And a hat that they can wear. Excellent.
A tinfoil hat for the biggest toss pot.
Yes. Sorry, what were you asking?
Tharman, what are you doing down here? You say you're mining. What are you mining for? What purpose?
we're surviving, finding table water and that sort of thing.
Oh, mining for food and water.
Yeah, see if we can find any other, if there's precious minerals. There have been a few veins actually, but yeah, it's we don't have all of our stuff. Half of it was sort of down the middle, so not so easy to start from.
That would be a problem.
And we don't know where the plates lay. We don't know what's stable, what's not. Yeah.
Can't help you.
But we found some water, so we'll just keep mining in the dark, I guess.
Yes, I'm looking through my spells to see if I can think of something that would be helpful, but honestly, not much. We got you some food.
And
Dancing lights.
we
for that.
we appreciate it.
I think it's it.
Oh yeah, we do.
that's
Don't need
how it
light.
was.
You guys are just like, where did you come from?
I can start lots of fire, but I'd just be setting the mine on fire. And it's mainly stone.
Rock, mostly flammable rock.
As your astute lizard told you, it's mostly rock down here.
Flammable rock. I mean,
Trust me.
cold veins, maybe.
Yeah, if you find the coal vein, I can help you find the rest of it.
We won't be able to use it, but
Simon looks exhausted, like he looks haggard. They all look. I mean, it's been 2 years of survival with nothing to rely on other than the family clan. So, looking at them, they're not doing great.
Are there any-
This food, absolutely amazing.
Are
Though.
there any plants?
No.
I thought
Just
they were
Oh,
mushrooms.
some mushrooms underground, yes.
Are you gonna
If
put
you
black
lead me,
on it?
if you lead me to the mushrooms, I can help with them.
In what way?
I can make more of them. I can make them grow more.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh wait, it might take a long time, I think.
yeah, it's like an 8-hour class.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think so.
Never mind, maybe later.
Yeah, well, yeah. If we come back here tonight.
Well, we're gonna cloud stride over to
That's right.
Mechanus.
Yeah.
Metro Anus.
Don't know what that means, but sure.
There's a city down there called Mechanus. We're gonna go check it out. Some bloke all the Time Lord lives there.
Have you heard about him?
We really haven't left.
Have
Yeah.
you heard about Skywrath, the Clockwork Dragon?
No.
You haven't explored anywhere outside of here.
Well, we kind of did, but it's desolate up there. There's really nothing to eat. There's no. We didn't see anyone.
You didn't see the metal people?
Talk to the robots.
No.
Who's Robert?
The first guy we talked to. But they're also miners. Maybe you could learn things from them.
Oh,
They might
Well-
also just kill you, I don't know.
possible. What have you spoken with them? Are they
A little bit.
hostile?
If you get in their way,
Not
they
really.
threaten to kill you, but otherwise you can have a small chat.
And they could speak to you.
Yeah.
They're miners, they were taking ore from somewhere to somewhere else. They weren't very keen on chit-chatting. Told us where some cities are.
Right. Well,
And we saw them get attacked by a big metal dragon.
well, that makes me not want to go up there.
Well, as long as you're not robots.
That's some curious logic.
Well, it only eats coal. They're not made of coal. I mean, I suppose it might eat other things. We know it eats coal.
Yeah. Are you certain that it doesn't eat anything else?
We haven't tested anything else.
It had no interest in eating us. It went straight for the,
I thought
culture.
I didn't think it knew we were there.
well, I think it saw us.
Well,
It was very-
either way, if you make it up there and survive again, maybe we'll. Because we sent a few people out, but they never came back.
Could you guys build like something out here to signify where you are? Because this is a really big sort of wasteland. If we could just find you again.
We're
Like a flagpole or something.
struggling to survive. That's not high on our lists.
I can do that.
Yeah, if it makes it easier, so long as it doesn't make it easier for robots, whatever that means.
To find you guys.
Yeah, so long as it's not easier for the creatures to find us as well.
I don't think they're creatures.
What are they?
Robots.
You keep saying that. I don't know what that means.
People made from metal,
They
full
were.
of electricity
Like lightning?
and numbers.
Like 6?
For example, full of lightning and numbers.
That sounds... I mean, I've seen crazier things recently. Okay.
They were metal people that weren't people. It was very interesting.
I don't know if you were there, but the entire world split apart.
Oh, we were on the camera.
That's true. That was a biggie.
So, you know, people made of lightning and numbers, yeah, sure. I'll take it. And whatever you all are, I mean, I think you're an orc.
No, I'm half Gith.
Of course. Why would you be something normal? You're a... Yeah, you... Fiery as all hell, but that's fine, yeah. And then you're...
You saying Gith aren't normal?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
What about you with your stubby little legs and your big ass beard, huh? How's that normal?
Okay, Puritan. Eat the Snickers.
He does not look at all perturbed by saying he has a big beard. He's just like, yeah, it's pretty big, isn't it?
Whether they're from here or back on Ashara, they're all the same.
You want a mango daiquiri?
Yes.
Yes, I do.
I'm destroyed.
Where's my curling
No, it's in one of those like yogurt pouches.
Yeah, a squeezy one.
Yeah.
I like the chunks, thanks, Kincaid.
And you two look just like... I don't even know.
Regular dudes.
Yeah, it's like some sort of something. But
Yep, that's pretty much it. That's
You
what I
just
see.
look like a drow with scales, and you look like an octopus
green
had
hair.
sex with a marshmallow.
he's also part dryad-esque person.
Yeah, does double damage.
I forgot about
We
that.
were trying to see if one of those had changed.
I think Ricky's dad might be a bit of a bigot.
Don't you hate dwarves?
I have good reason. Are you not seeing this?
He's seeing this blatant bigotry.
After I insulted this man, do you see how he reacts?
He called me abnormal because I've got Gith.
Well, statistically speaking, there aren't many Gith.
And abnormal just means not quite normal.
And how many like half Gith, half orcs are there?
At
Well,
least
we
4
know.
that I
So
know.
you are abnormal.
Wait, who are the other
At
three?
least you're kind of
My
a
mum,
freak.
my dad, and my sister.
No, it wasn't. Isn't one parent is a Gith, one parent is an orc.
No, I think that that would make me inbred. If they're all Chashraki and Gith.
I don't know what's happening.
I mean, if there's only one sort of lineage of green people from Port Air
It's a muddy bloodline.
together, my genes might have.
Explains a lot, actually.
Yeah.
At least I understand.
just looking at him.
I mean,
Explain
they
to
don't
me.
remember you either.
Oh,
They remember me.
Hey, actually,
People
no,
mind.
I'm the only one with a
The
family.
guys back home where I grew up.
That's your hometown?
My hometown is Redbridge.
Ah.
We
technically.
haven't been there. It's on like a whole other continent.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
But no, I'm the only one with the family. That's it.
I mean,
Kind of. I mean, some of them have been abducted. And
I
haven't
hate
really done
when-
much.
Hey, I have a family.
Oh, right.
What about your parents and those nephews of yours?
All my brothers and sisters and cousins.
Yeah.
We all have very complex family relations.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like when you meet adventurers, you're kind of like, okay, you've got some family issues, right?
Yeah.
That's normally
No
a
one
pre-
chooses.
that's a
this-
prerequisite.
No very healthy, functional person
No.
chooses this life.
Speak for yourself.
All right. So,
Stay away from my whiskey.
so do you want to do anything before heading to the
the
Mechanus?
whiskey.
Can I have some whiskey?
One last time.
Well, he'll probably be in the city. If he's gone, he might
He'll
go
be
back to
around
the
there
Time
for
Lord.
sure.
Don't know. Maybe either which
But
one.
he said the Time Lord who's in the
Should we talk to the robots first? Like,
Or should we just wind walk straight to the city?
that'd just be good to know something about it.
Like, but also, maybe they don't come from there, because the Time Lord man comes from the city, and his minion, the dragon Skyrath, the dragon
Oh, but
Lord
they
man,
might know something about
was
the
eating the
The robots.
robots.
But they presumably know about him. Because they know about the city that he's in.
they're aware of the city, which means they might have some info about the city.
And unless that's the first time that Skyrath, yeah.
They didn't seem super talkative, but we can wait for the next one and keep a look at it.
I mean, we've got an hour.
They gave some information, so.
We've got an hour while Varys finishes his rest.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
alright.
You just go up and wait for it till we see a train.
Okay.
Thank you for your hospitality, dwarves.
While
Yeah. So you leave unceremoniously. You're like, here's 30 pounds of untasty food and some water, which you made flavors in, which was great.
But the water I made tastes like floors. But it's water.
Well, that's a big boon for them. They're in. The first booze.
And I'm watching them all act like they're drunk.
Yeah.
You posers.
You're not even wasted. Okay, so Varys, at a certain point, you'll come out of your recovering from the grievous burn wounds that he gave you.
And to
And
know.
the stab.
And the brain pain. And you come out and your party, who have left no word for you, have left.
Yeah.
We're just on the side of the road, just like this.
Yeah, you just...
Yep.
So, Kincaid, where'd you come up with the name Robert? Robert.
that's just what they're called.
You're like, where did you hear that?
Yeah, how'd you hear about it?
Is it because, like, frogs and their rivets? Is that...
That's it.
In their rowboats? Did you think it was a rowboat that they were on when they were travelling on the
It's
dirt?
probably something from my academic studies.
What did you study again?
Death.
Philosophy. Oh, just
I have an arts degree.
Yeah, it's a very broad range of studies.
No hate to arts degrees, people.
Death, dying, ways of dying, ways of death, funerals, graves,
You asked.
distillery, and being a wine person.
Oh, that was a fun elective. I'm a death priest. Who's also a sommelier.
The ones.
But I love a good vino.
And well, yeah, I'd like to send Hermes to scout the cave to look for him, and if he doesn't find anything, then jump on the carpet and go outside and look for him.
Okay. Make a perception check.
And you're like, now, if you're serving food, can I recommend pairing a steak with this?
It's a 14.
Okay.
Hey, is that Hermes?
So essentially, you waste like an hour in here. You're just like, where have they gone? And you guys are up on the roadside just shooting the shit.
You just
Waiting
walk
for a
in.
train.
You walk in to ask where we are, and there's just guys yelling, "Tosspot!"
You're a tosspot. No, you're the tosspot.
I'm getting closer.
They came this way. I can smell mango. Actually, I'd allow a survival check.
Trail of spilt mango daiquiri.
Yeah, if that was any better. If not, after the hour, you're like, they must have gone. I don't know why they would go topside without telling me, but okay.
I was going to do that anyway.
Yep, that's fine.
But yeah, no. Nope, survival's no better, so.
Okay. So you head topside. You guys finally see him 2 hours later.
Yes. Did you fall asleep?
Yes.
Oh,
That's where I went.
Well, you should have told
That's what
them.
you were tricked for.
I had to heal my grievous burn wound somehow, and sleep was the first thing I thought
Third
of.
degree burns.
Maybe after a
Thank
sleep,
you.
it's like really settled in. And now it's changed.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe it took a little nappy nap to.
We'll
really
find out
taste it.
tomorrow or something, because otherwise I have to
I
go
go
sleep
to
again.
pull out my javelin.
Something's changed in the Varys. They've turned.
Seen Skyrath
Evil.
while I was gone.
Seen a few of the
No.
dirt and sand.
So heading up there, you see the absolutely wrecked remains of this vehicle torn asunder. All of its innards
Yeah,
taken.
Where this place is.
That's a pretty good.
Yeah. So this big opened up, like an open envelope, just like torn into pieces onto the ground
Next to a giant pit.
next to a giant pit. And you wait. We'll go out of cave mode to less peaceful and more.
Oh, that sounds like Skyrath.
Oh, it's Skyrath.
Make it Scarlet Pirates.
I'm more thinking you're up in a essential desert.
Arabian Nights.
Yeah, and you're waiting. You doing anything while you wait?
I mean, we can probably start walking in the direction we're going.
Sure.
Now that Barris is up here, we'll just,
Yeah.
with our wings and his carpet.
Yep. Start
Just
flapping.
one closer, like, meet him a bit closer.
Sure.
And then after we meet one, wind walk.
Yeah.
Wind walk. Wind walk. Wind walk.
Oh,
Whoop, 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 whoop.
How's that for a slice of rock gold?
Really
Get to the foamy swill and wait for this all to blow over.
That's the foamy head.
Close enough.
We're gonna be on a random, like, plane and just come across a tavern and never leave.
Until
And
the
then you're
booze
gonna
runs out.
Do the best performance ever.
You can't top Frogade.
If I'm
Yeah.
on the plane of, like, music, maybe.
I do like that one of our last acts before the world ended was to throw the best party the world has
Throw an
ever seen.
absolute rager.
And give the world, one last thing before it.
You're welcome, Will.
Yeah.
So, traveling along, flappy flaps. We'll get a group perception check, please.
I perceive 19.
Whoa,
It's 15.
8.
lovely. That is a group pass.
Ricardo.
You see
minimum 18.
as you're traveling in the direction following the road, there's no north or south that you're aware of. Ooh. All you see is sand, mountains, rocks, crevasses, some rents in the earth. And this road, essentially, is what you follow. There's no sun in the sky, there's no moons at night. You continue traveling for about 3 hours. And you see a figure on the road. Looks a bit smaller than the previous ore carts that you've seen.
Is it like glistening in the sun? Does it look metallic from this angle?
On your check with a 23, yes. You would see it reflect.
Glistening sun figure.
A small Robert.
A small Robert.
Robert Jr., if you will.
Prepare the whale.
Time to kill.
Bobby!
Bobby,
So-
answer our questions or we will deploy the whale.
Oh yeah, let me try and talk to him if he is a robot.
Oh, yeah, of course.
You're our robot speaker.
Well, him.
No, it's more that I'm just like, yeah, Varys, go for it. You can definitely speak robot.
Going through some stuff. We're just letting him have this one.
Guys.
It's like that dude that watches like 3 animes, like, yeah, I can speak Japanese.
Yeah.
When you go to a foreign country and try and speak to them and they're like, I speak English. Oh, is that really that bad?
Please stop butchering my
Yeah.
language.
So, what are we going to do?
America are you from?
I'd like to stand in the middle of the road.
Yeah.
Because we're not particularly intimidated, I assume.
Hello!
So, carpet down.
Yeah.
Everyone standing side by side, 4 abreast.
Holding hands.
Yeah.
Okay. This one's traveling a lot slower than what you'd seen previously. Doesn't,
I've got 4 arms, so.
and the one on the end
We're all
can
just holding
wave.
Ricky's hand.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's a circle.
So as the figure approaches, it's not kicking up a big dust cloud, which is why I had you make a perception check. The previous vehicles, absolutely much more noticeable. But you see a figure, maybe 10, 15 feet in like a large humanoid figure.
Like 10
feet tall.
Yeah, 10 foot.
Right.
Do we recognize Aggie?
No. No, you don't.
Bastard.
But you see the figure is pulling something behind it. Something rolling. Looks to have wheels. A cart of some sort. And it sees you all. And you see its face sort of... It puts on a smile.
Is it a robot?
It is.
Let's see.
Sorry.
How do they make metal that flexible?
And it sort of straightens itself up, wipes some dust off it, and approaches. It sees you waving your hands, and it
Oh, it's royalty.
Oh, about.
and
God.
it makes a strange screeching noise.
Varys, you're up.
Does it mean anything to me? No. Well,
Just try. Just go.
hello there.
It sort of like cycles through these sort of voice boxes.
It sounded like common.
Wait, can I speak robot now?
Can we all try?
Oh, hello.
All four of you.
I tried deep speech, that's kind of robotic.
It cycles through a different language, and it's speaking Dwarven. It cycles through, it's speaking Elvish. Cycles through,
Rocks, grumble, grumble.
it starts speaking Common.
Oh, you see my
Better.
Apologies. I've left my notification device on loud.
Oops.
What's...
Hello, flesh creatures.
Hello, metal creature.
What
Robert.
are you? What is your directive? It doesn't seem fluent with this language.
We are Directive to Mechanus.
Maybe.
Heading to Mechanus.
Yes.
Well, that sounds lovely. What
What's your directive?
I travel and sell goods.
Interesting.
What kind of goods?
Well,
We are customers.
He doesn't produce piss. How do we
excellent.
We do.
Excellent. What are you trading?
Well,
What have you got?
Do you take gold?
well, yeah. What do you want? What's a valuable
Good
trade commodity?
Well, gold always works.
Yeah.
It is used in circuitry and in other mechanical.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, we know what
got
exactly
that.
you're talking about. What's your name, mate? Is it like Wally or
Coal as
something?
well.
Harmonic.
Harmonic.
That reminds me, by the way, I wanted to know if I can eat coal. I grab a handful of the coal out of my bag and just.
Oh my god.
Oh, he's doing it again.
It's just like, I mean,
Do I feel better or worse?
you might scrape a bit off with your teeth. You can't really crack it, and you're just like,
Your teeth have never been whiter.
yeah,
Charcoal.
yeah, it's great for the
My gut feels better.
that poison I ingested, all gone. But no, it doesn't seem to do anything for you.
Wow, that's alright. I had to know. You just reminded me.
He just does
Gotcha.
that before he's about to buy things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good sign.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
What's your wares?
if you have gold, then I could sell you wares or information. Up to you.
Both?
Wares. Wares first.
Lovely.
Wait, sorry, can you what did we call you?
Harmonic.
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 Harmonic. Strange question. How do you like protect yourself out here? Isn't it dangerous with the dragons and things about?
You look at the 10-foot tall mechanical being. I need no protection.
A Gatling gun just comes out from his shoulder blades.
Right, oh, I mean, we just had to hide from a dragon earlier, so
What is-
Skyrat?
Cool. To
Oh,
the Time Lord, whoever that is.
well,
Coal.
Can you tell us about the Time Lord for free?
no.
Can you tell us a little bit about the Time Lord for free?
How much
A little
would telling us
snippet.
about the Time Lord cost us?
Maybe a
How
little
much
snippet
copper?
that makes us want to buy more.
Marketing. What marketing materials do you have available on the purchase information on the Time Lord package?
Well, if you would like to know about the Timekeeper, also known as the Time Lord,
Right.
Maybe.
please pay 1 gold piece.
Okay. I flick him again. Eustace, is that you?
Oh my god, we found you, my boy!
Well, yeah, I flick.
Well, the Time Lord is also known as the Timekeeper. End of information.
I see.
Ha ha ha! ha ha ha. Just kidding.
I was about to
I was like, well,
upset.
well, fair enough.
Boy, that hit me as a wild already.
Consider selling information like this.
Funny joke. Well, now I feel awkward. I mean,
I have encountered a few of your flesh creatures. They seem to be put at ease by jokes.
Yeah, generally.
that's true.
Yeah.
The Time Lord, or Keeper, looks after Mechanus and uses resources to keep the timing clock in time.
Is that the big thump we hear every now and then?
Ting.
Holds out his hand. The thump began about a year ago. Hard to judge because my internal chronometer is malfunctioning. But when the worlds shattered, it seems that a number of creatures have attempted to destroy Mechanus and the way that it functions. A creature known as Tempo Roboto
Good one.
stole a crucial part, I should say, of the Timekeeper's apparatus. That sound, that vibration you feel, is the timing going bad. It affects us mechanical creatures in unpredictable ways.
So if you say arigato to Mr. Roboto and take his stuff back, you'll be all good.
What language is that?
Yeah, it's just a phrase in common.
Ah, I do not know it.
It's a dialect.
What does it mean? Italian doesn't exist.
Oh, I said Italian.
Is the timing clock deteriorating?
It seems to be getting worse as time goes on.
Ha ha ha.
No, it is.
Oh.
No joke. It's bad.
Well, fair.
And what kind of flesh creatures have you encountered in the past?
Ones that look like you.
Like me.
Not quite like you, but not made of glorious metal.
Any giving you some names?
Yes, they're all names you've never heard of. Some folks made their way to Mechanus. They were not welcome.
Oh,
So
why
the-
not?
Well, you see, during one of these time dilations, the Timekeeper, who some believe is a deity, descended from the mechanical gods. The Timekeeper made a directive during one of these moments. Directive 17901E. End of statement.
What
was
this
that?
directive?
Click him a go.
King. The directive is to
Hey, Junior.
the direct
Uh-oh, it's
the
about to
direct-
bump.
We can piss him into
My-
stuff.
my apologies. The directive is to and you see its head begins to like spasm,
Alright, you should probably stop.
Okay, calm down, calm down.
Just take a step
I'm
back.
on it.
and as the ground beneath you vibrates, it doesn't seem to stop. the ground, that small vibration that you feel sort of go up your spine, the thing that's been stopping you from sleeping easily, it seems to affect the machine a lot worse. And you see him spasming, the like robotic movements become jittery. Reverting to Directive 17901E.
Oh, look, we're about to find out.
And you see his form begin to shift.
Yeah. Gatling guns.
It gains these four, essentially a transformer. You see four crab-like legs come out from its sides, and it grows in stature. It becomes about 15 foot tall. It is time for initiative, that's for sure. But crab people. Where?
I've been rolling shit all day, come on.
Your horror gives a bonus to initiative, right?
Right?
You
Mine's
wish.
17, I think.
Yeah. Alright, sweet.
Nice. I guess I need to roll initiative 2.
I hope this is that flammable metal.
At least now we don't look like murder hobos.
I hope this is that non-whale proof.
Cool. 25 to 20.
20.
Damn, boy.
Is that a first? Woo! 20 to 15.
15.
16.
Wait, 15, 16?
Yes.
Correct, Amundo. 15 to 10. What did you roll?
Keep it going.
10 to 5? 5 to 0. Ooh. That's a slur.
I was too busy getting coins out of my purse.
Yeah, you're like, wait, I've got more change, hold on.
Oh no, that's a platinum.
Yeah, just, I don't want to pay you a gold, here's a platinum. What a baller move.
Make it 10 eye patches.
Yeah, I've just got down to a nice even 4,040.
Okay, so Gimrick, you are the first into action.
Wawa wee wah.
So he's just transforming in front of me and said Directive 1709E,
Yep.
which I know to be humans aren't welcome.
Kill the flesh.
Well, we're guessing based on his transformation into battle.
You're guessing.
Presumably something hostile.
How many of
Okay.
us could fit in his suit, you reckon?
He's 15 foot by 15 foot, so all of us.
Yeah, so I probably can't grapple him. Hey.
Correct.
You could grapple one of his legs.
Well, I got 4 arms, so I'm like grappling I'm pretty good at, but I will
You
mention
could probably
made out of
hang off
metal.
him.
I should do a battle thing.
Whoa!
But he's bigger than that, isn't
Yeah.
He is taller than that. He's still.
Gotcha.
he? He's 10 by 15.
Oh, all of you guys are right here.
Anybody?
And nah, I'm good.
Sup, Cirillas?
No, I'm good. I haven't even opened my solo yet.
How you gonna save it fresh?
This is how.
Yeah.
So, gimme the Rick.
And he's carrying a cart, you said. He's pulling something.
He was pulling a cart along, yes.
Oh, maybe I should just go investigate that and make sure there's no big bombs or weapons or anything that he's got in the back, you know? I'll just run up to him and stab him.
That's good.
Harmonica, come back to me!
I'll use this as the cart. The thing that he's dragging behind him.
That gold sheen.
Look at that dwarf on a horse.
It's a cool mini.
So,
I
you
run
are
up and stab him.
running up to stab.
Shaw!
Eat cow.
13.
13 does not hit.
Second.
Shaw! Freaking hell, that was loud.
28.
28 will hit.
Damn, boy.
Huzzah!
That's ours all around.
He takes 8 magical piercing. And
Settle down. Yes.
Wait for it. And 8 force.
Oh. Lovely. So you manage to attack its leg. It's slashing.
Magical piercing.
Piercing, sorry. Yep. Yeah, that's a bit better than slashing. Beautiful.
And then bonus action. I will yeah, I will
He was just saying
to
bonus.
Varus. And I'll say
That's erect.
Varus, fly up and flank and destroy like your dragon boy and inspire you.
Okay. Ripper. End of turn.
End turn. I put a card face down and then my turn.
At the start of his turn, can I get everyone to make a con save?
We're all within 10.
Well, I definitely am.
Kincaid isn't.
I'm not.
What do you give me?
7.
25.
32.
18.
9.
Oh no.
So you're the only one that fails.
You sure couldn't have scooted 5 foot over as a
Villain.
reaction to.
You said you were. So 12 thunder damage to anyone that failed,
Oh
and you are now deafened.
no.
Oh no! You just Kincaid screaming. Yeah, that really hurt. Wow.
Well, affect
Oh
me.
boy!
You're really in for it now, mister!
Top of your lungs.
Kincaid went
It'll probably sound a little bit higher
What?
it's given your height.
Wow, Kincaid's not putting on that voice. It sounds a bit funny.
So, as the machine is adjusting its form, you see just this little pulse of thunder, essentially. And anyone that's succeeded on the save takes half, so that will be
6.
six thunder, and you will not be deafened if you succeeded.
Bless you.
Well,
Okay. As that pulse emanates from this robot, you hear a strange discordant sound coming from the cart. It sounds... You would liken it, the only thing that you've heard that's even similar is a music box. But what it's playing is not in tune or in time. And as that sound begins to play, you sort of, ugh, I don't like that. Can I get a wisdom save by everybody?
Oh, that hurts my brain.
Can he?
You are not affected. Which is very...
Ironic, given that I'm
What
quite
is
good at
plus
wisdom
7
saves.
from
Yeah.
Dragon?
wow, I forgot my wisdom got terribly muted.
Yeah, it's a 13.
16?
What do you give plus 7?
7.
Yeah.
So that's 11 minus 3 to 8 plus 7,
15.
15.
Okay. So 15, 15, 16,
13.
13, 15, 16.
I've been rolling like shit.
Yeah, it seems that
Actually,
way.
well, I can use that inspiration on this, right?
Yeah, D10.
17.
Nice.
Okay.
What are you all flinching for? You look weird. We're fighting big robot. It's not time for silly buggers.
Hey, why are you ignoring me?
For now, anyone that failed, anyone that did not beat 16,
Oh. So just me.
Yeah.
yeah, you were right on the money, is affected by essentially Tasha's hideous laughter.
Okay.
So you are prone, and incapacitated. Is your int below 4?
No.
Okay. Yes, this music box seems to incapacitate Ricky. He's not sure what he's listening to. As someone, I mean,
Makes sense.
yeah, it kind of works.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like Ricky and the Shield.
Yes.
Hey.
Oh my god, what happened to Ricky? He just fell over for no reason.
Right in front of the beast.
I can't hear you.
What are you saying? It sounds like high-pitched ringing in this desert.
I just look at Kincaid and go like,
What? You need to sleep. He needs to sleep. It doesn't look tired. It
Oh,
looks
what
like
is
he's in terrible pain for no reason.
So it's advantage against a prone target.
Yeah.
Both were 19s. Whew. So... So you take 21 bludgeoning damage.
Total?
Yes,
From 2 hits?
1 hit.
Ah, okay.
It's at a-
will use my reaction to eat half of it.
Okay,
Oh, thanks.
beautiful.
So I take 10 or the 11?
Up to you, I guess.
Take the 11.
Sure.
I wasn't laughing right now, I would thank you.
Well, you're welcome. Don't you get to remake the save because you just took damage?
Yep. With advantage. If it's the exact same as the spell.
Yeah, it is.
Wisdom. -3 + 7, 18.
Beautiful.
Bang.
So you're no longer
Laughing hit.
laughing.
Still prone though.
Still prone, but...
Correct.
Ricky, you seem better. You should get up though. It's
So
no time for lying
this
down on
this
the job.
massive metal claw just... You see Varys sort of like shield his mind for a second, and some of the impact that hits Ricky transfers to him. Second attack. It's not great. 18?
To hit.
Yeah.
Miss.
Yes.
Beautiful. And then... Kincaid, you're standing there like, guys, what's going on? Looking at this thing. You're bloody tiny. It's 15 foot tall. Similar to what... No, Varys is the only one that's seen it. Similar to what happened at the front and rear of the carts. Small laser-looking thing.
Ah, right, the lightning rod stuff.
Yeah. It begins to charge up a shoulder-mounted point of light, and it blasts at you.
Hey, stop that.
So, 25 to hit.
Nah.
So he's got like 47 AC.
You used to
I've got
have
eight, I've got-
his shield.
I've got a shield. It's just like a shitty non-magical roll.
Yeah, used to be a +2.
I've got 18. Yeah, no, I used to have 20 AC. For the druid.
Miss those days. God, I was strong. I was strong, man.
So you take 21 force damage
Force?
as
So it's
as
not
this thing blasts.
Not lightning?
Correct. I thought it was lightning.
Can it be lightning?
No.
I mean, are you resistant to lightning?
Yes.
Oh.
Well, it can be.
Okay.
I'm not right now, but I could.
Like, would that actually change anything right this
I can
second?
cast Absorb Elements.
Ah, yes.
What was it? Sorry, 20...
21 force.
Zap.
And that will be the end of its turn. It just attempts to get Ricky, but he sort of snaps out of his unconscious state, or incapacitated, sorry, and managed to roll out the way. Then we go to Varys.
Alrighty, up and away, and me and the carpet take off and fly. That's about 30 feet to there.
Yep.
And maybe another 10 feet to here.
Okay.
Sort of thing. And Can I have a solid look at the back, and more or less like the connection between the thing and the cart, and to see if there's anything exposed that looks like it could be severed or broken, or like a control-looking box, or...
It appears to be quite rudimentary from back there. It appears to have just been pulled.
Yeah, okay.
A little pull cart.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, cool.
A
Alright.
hand cart.
Right. Okay,
Large.
there's nothing looking different on the back of the automaton that looks like it'd be a good spot to shoot it.
I mean, you can always see little points of
Right.
yeah,
Right,
but nothing pops out to you.
Alrighty then.
Aim for its urethra.
Yeah, bonus action hide.
Let's look at it on the back.
30.
30. Now, bearing in mind, you've got the carpet to hide by, I guess. That'd work.
Well, it's more like, I don't know if it has 360-degree vision, but there's kind of a reason I'm up and behind it.
Yeah. No, that's fair. Good.
And 26 to hit.
Yep, absolutely.
And plus.
Hey, Kincaid, do you think?
And yeah, you're not
that would be
incapacitated.
nice?
You're
What?
prone.
Just prone.
So,
Yeah.
No. Oh.
Just point to the leg and like.
Varys might like that. He's been eating weird stuff recently.
and then I will.
So as you're like,
on 2 of these.
how do you protect yourself? This thing's like,
To see psychic damage. So,
And now we know.
I see.
Robo crab. Transform. Roll out.
Alright,
I think if we give it money, he'll stop attacking.
magical piercing damage
32?
and then 9 psychic damage, just to see if it actually takes psychic damage.
Okay. So that's
Do you reckon we can get a refund?
Maybe.
You beat it out of him.
Yeah.
I mean, what?
it doesn't seem to take the psychic
Okay.
from what you gauge from its reaction.
Well, I'll just try and yell out, because I've already shot, I'm not hidden anymore. It's immune to psychic.
What?
Easiest RP ever.
Kincaid sees me mouth several things at
What? I can't understand you.
What's that? Use psychic. I see the word psychic.
Use psychic? You know what I'm hearing? I didn't catch most of it, but I know it said use psychic at the end.
Yep, and that's my turn.
Cool beans. Big shot in the back.
Yeah.
Kincaid. As you've been blasted by this thing, you're like, ah!
Oh,
The heck was that?
Blasted.
okay.
Here we go.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll probably just cast Scorching Ray. Just
Just to really spice it up.
Yeah, so bonus action, get out Vin. And action, Scorching Ray.
Beauty.
Okay, let's see how you like this dildo breath.
Scorch.
Ooh, that was weird.
Is Weasel out? Where's Weasel?
Oh yeah, sorry.
Be
I think,
walking next to you.
yeah, pretty much.
Then make those saves for Weasel as well from the
I haven't got
AoEs.
him out now.
Oh, okay. Did you use an action to do it?
Bonus action.
Gotcha.
Cool. So, Flaccid 20, Flaccid 25, Flaccid 12.
Okay. Yep, the 20 and the 25 hit.
Yeah, I thought they might.
Change that to a good number.
You're a 2. Oh no,
Oh, it's 2.
And then... 6, 15 fire damage that ignores resistance to fire damage.
Nice.
Does it
2 damage, or is it completely immune and I'm about to cry?
No, it does damage.
good?
It's metal.
And I can't tell Finn what to do. As I was like, I'll use my bonus action to summon him. He can still do stuff on his turn.
The dodge action, right? By default?
I think it's like just non-attack.
Yeah.
Let me check.
I'm fairly certain it takes the dodge action by default if you can't tell it what to do.
That sounds about.
Sounds a bit red.
And that seems
Ah.
very.
Each creature within 10 foot of the spirit other than you when it appears must succeed in a dex saving throw. I always forget about this. So I've got to summon it a little bit in front. Ricky, make a dex save.
From on the ground.
Wait, actually?
Yeah. You'll be fine.
While I'm prone, so disadvantage.
You'll be fine.
Yeah.
Probably just summon him a bit further. How close to you does it have to be summoned?
So don't know. Oh, it's in 30 feet. Actually, don't worry about it. I'll do it at the back.
Where are you putting it? Where would you like it?
Prone doesn't give you disadvantage on dex
You
saves.
can roll.
Where would you like it?
Less, more than 10 foot away from Ricky on the other side. So still within 5 feet. Kind of like where the dwarf joins the spider. Like the
There.
Yeah, but like another 5 foot down.
Down.
me.
What's down?
Towards
That way.
me.
Okay.
That is up.
Not to me. That's right. To Kings, that's up.
Backwards.
Yeah. Happy
Is
there?
that 10 foot? Is that more than 10 foot away from Ricky?
No. One
Okay.
further will do, Das.
Yeah, perfect.
Cool.
Okay, now it has to make a dex save.
It always did.
And the cart.
DC 17.
Okay. It has failed.
So it's got no dex.
2.
Takes another 7 fire damage.
Does that ignore fire rates?
Maybe.
Need better than maybe.
Spells you cast. So no, that does not.
So that does not seem to do quite as much to it.
Okay.
So it's resistant.
So your resistance penetration chalk up another win. Beauty. Anything else on your turn?
Sorry, I just wanted to see if on his turn Vin could. Yeah, the only action it takes on its turn is a dodge action unless I take a bonus action. Cool, so Vin just dodges.
Okay.
That's his turn.
Cool beans.
So that's my turn.
Okay. So, I'm going to need everyone within 20 feet that is on the ground.
So, Ricky.
I know I flew up a little bit.
I'm always hovering.
All 3 of you. Dex save, please.
No, I'm floating.
You know, the worst part is I could have hit.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
24.
From on the ground, you're
Actually
like,
crazy that it's
Nice.
not.
that was a disadvantage.
No, like it's not. I mean, like it's crazy that I don't have disadvantage
Right.
when I'm prone.
Yeah.
I really would have thought.
Yeah.
There you go.
Only movement option is to crawl unless it stands up.
Yeah, so it's only really stunned that does that to you.
Against a creature I have
Or paralyzed.
everything.
Yeah, so you can still move.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm rolling.
So 25.
Does 9 save?
5 for me, 14 for Vin.
Okay, anyone that did not beat 17.
How did I be the
Yeah.
only pass? Duck, dip, dodge, dive, and dodge.
Because you're already rolling around. You gotta get angry, you gotta get mean, that's the only way you can play.
So anyone that did not succeed takes 29 bludgeoning damage. As the 4 crab legs just begin to pummel the ground around it. It just stomps anything and everything nearby, except its own
It's
cut.
like bouncing him up and down. Like,
Well, you're just like rolling to the side as it collapses the ground next to you. Now, the earth in this 20-foot square is now difficult terrain. And so this whole section is now difficult terrain.
Cool.
That's hard.
And that is at the end of your turn. Is it did that? So we're over to Thuridin. You can finally take a turn.
Does it look like his little crab legs have any like weak spots, like joints or anything?
There are joins, yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll fly up 5 foot,
Okay.
and then I will use my bonus action to activate my shield, my animated shield, which brings it out, so I don't have to hold it.
Whatever. Let's go like. That's your shield.
Yeah. So up 5 foot and then across and try.
Are you where you wanted to be?
Okay.
Like on the map?
He wants to move.
So
You
you,
Up
swipe
5
him
foot.
sorry,
with your
I
shield,
didn't see if you moved it.
No, yeah, up 5 foot and then to him.
Okay.
so we can melee.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Well, that's
So I'm getting up
10
to avoid
feet.
the terrain.
Yep.
And then moving up to him to melee.
Ripper.
Nice. Try aim for like one of the joints.
Sure.
His leg.
Go.
18.
18 does not hit.
Damn. Alright, I'll go.
This thing is made of metals,
Yeah.
Made out of space metal.
and its legs are going.
Second strike.
Oh no!
I go to whack its leg and I turn to stone.
Hilarious.
Damn it!
Now,
Every time.
since you said you are 5 feet up,
Oh, you just drop.
Yeah.
you drop.
Oh, and you shut up.
Do you? Just instantly?
Well, remember he said that last time.
It's only 5 foot.
I can't remember. I know that
Wasn't
you
it
weigh like
any
massive
damage
tons,
shatters you or
but
something?
I'm not sure. I don't know. With petrified, you're like made out of stone. You're not like glass.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Well, that's the thing, because like typically it gives you immunity to a bunch of different
Yeah,
things.
Yeah,
it
it
gives
does.
you.
Falling doesn't make you shatter into a million pieces,
I just fall onto the difficult terrain.
but you just.
Yeah, you just dig into the ground a bit, so you're a bit of an ass pain to remove, basically.
Does your shield stay up?
Um,
Like, does it function while you are in? Well, you're incapacitated. You are.
Silence.
it says the shield.
You
is
turn into
1
an-
minute until you take a bonus action to end its effect until you die or have the incapacitated.
You are
condition.
incapacitated. Yeah.
Because it's paralyzed, incapacitated, you also.
Yeah, incapacitated, can't move or speak, and is unaware of his surroundings.
Oh, we talked about it too. We talked about the fact that
really jinxed it, didn't
I
we?
was like, should I use my second action to get Varys to do a like a
commanding strike.
commanding strike?
and you're like,
Nah, I'll just turn to stone instead.
Yeah. Tactically sound.
Oh, it's been a while since we've seen that.
your big stone wings out a flutter, your sword mid swing, and your face is just. Alright, so you have resistance to all damage, you're immune to poison and disease,
Very handy.
you don't age anymore, and you automatically fail strength and dex saves.
Oh, well, there you go.
So I failed all the saves, but they weren't really unresistant.
They won't do as much.
anyway.
Yeah, you're solid stone.
Can still kill you, I guess.
That's probably fine.
And I'm pretty sure it's immune to death.
Yeah.
Can't kill a statue.
That's not physics. That's not how it works.
Oh, trust me.
Statues are immune to death.
shades of academia.
I just told you all about how I studied death. You know what's never been killed? An inanimate statue.
Man.
Find or record the case. Doesn't exist.
I do.
Checkmate, atheists. So, Ricky, top of initiative.
Electives was statues in there.
Sure, none.
It's like that community episode where they study who's the boss.
Yeah.
But you're studying can a statue actually die?
Okay, so I will stand up. Use
Okay.
up my movement.
So, because it's difficult terrain, your
My movement is halved.
movement is halved, and so you. What would
So-
that give you as a total?
10. So I use half of that to. Or.
Yeah,
So
so it
I
halves
don't
your
have
total to begin with,
Yeah,
which is what by default?
25.
25.
Well, it depends how you round it.
Yeah, 12 and change.
D&D Beyond's just crashed.
Isn't it always round? Like it's you go down to the nearest 5, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
that right?
10. But then can I stand up?
so it uses half of your movement.
Because I don't have like a nice even.
Yeah,
Yeah, which at current movement speed.
I'll say you can stand up,
Yeah, but that's all of
but
it.
yeah, trying to, with the crumpled ground around you,
Yeah.
you stand. You're no longer prone.
Just dash and fly out of range.
We'll get attack of opportunity. I'll just keep swinging it.
All right. Which wow.
That. And that. And one of these.
Take this and that.
15.
And one of these. Ting. Doesn't seem to hit.
21.
21 will hit.
Damn, son.
These.
12 magical piercing.
Very nice.
And 11 force.
I keep forgetting that I have my +10 to attack if I use my channel divinity.
Mm-hmm. And the channel divinity anchor. Oh no, that's
Guided stroke. Okay.
Yeah.
Bam. So the first doesn't hit, but the second you find sort of a point between plates.
And then I go. Wait, is Kincaid still deafened?
Yep.
I'll just end my turn.
Sorry, he's got this healing stuff. He can just dunk.
Yeah.
Touch.
Headbutt. Yeah, that's me done.
Cool beans.
That's right. I'm dual wielding stars.
Yeah. We've never seen a ninja like this.
I'm like,
Not to mention,
John
you're also
Othello
a child
twice.
so these stars tower over you.
Yeah,
like that.
absolutely.
they're like double my height.
I was like, how does he even use them?
They're like stilts,
They're
baby.
basically still.
I'm stilts and
Oh my
I'm
God.
Rosie What's-Her-Face from Planet Terra, where she gets the gun for her leg. I have two of
I
them,
was
and all that's
thinking
still my
The
legs.
chick with katana legs from.
Oh, yeah, I know what
Kingsman.
you're talking about. Yeah.
Basically that.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm like that, but I can fly.
Yeah, so
So I just fly around kicking.
it's just very confusing. And I kick people with the one star to heal them, the other one to wound them.
Sometimes I get them mixed up and burn people, because, you know.
I meant to cut them.
Yeah, it's like cauterizing. Oh, I should bring them back, bring them back.
So at the start of its turn, it appears to whir and move with a speed it didn't have before. The music box, however, anyone within a 30-foot radius
And
of the cart,
your aura stops if you're incapacitated, doesn't it?
I can't hear shit.
can I get another whiz save?
Including me?
She did,
No,
that's-
because I'm stoned.
Literally pointing sky.
I believe it wouldn't affect you because you're incapable of. You're inanimate.
Yeah.
Can't speak and is unaware of its surroundings.
Yep.
4 minus 3 for 1.
16.
16.
19 for Vin.
And you?
I thought this was the...
Oh, you're already deaf. Yes, correct. Sorry, yeah.
Little did that idiot he did me a favor. I also don't know that, but he did.
So anyone that did not meet the 16 is now affected by Tasha's, so incapacitated, prone.
There's no, like, you're immune to it after you've saved on it?
So
Every turn.
this box appears to be doing something weird. You've never seen a power operating like it is. So who failed, sorry? Aussie. So
Again.
you stand back up and you're like, oh shit.
Oh, I'm on the ground again. 16.
Yeah.
So I need to roll a 19 or a 20 to save.
Nice.
Oh yeah, no aura from Thura.
Nope.
I think so, because I have that
Yucky.
sage card, so I've got a -3.
Oh yeah, yep. I'm with you. Okay.
Yeah, how about that sage card, huh?
How about it?
Too good.
Well, you got those wings.
I got a lot of cool stuff.
I got the sage card.
Oh, what's the other cool stuff?
You didn't get the sage card.
Sage is minus wisdom.
Sage is the one that saps your wisdom.
Celestial gives you wings.
21 to hit.
Yeah. Vin's gonna make him disadvantage it.
Oh, okay.
Like, you know, he's got a deflect attack.
Silver dogs.
Spirit
Essentially.
imposes
Yeah.
disadvantage
Fire
on the
darts.
attack roll of one creature it see with it probably because it's not really rare. It's like imposes disadvantage. So it's more like make the roll. I don't know. Tell me if you're making the roll.
Yeah, yeah.
And then
And then you can, yeah, that's fine. We can just do it this way. Nope. 21 was the lowest.
no. Well,
Yep. But
well, he tried.
he did. That is 21 bludgeoning.
Love
Man, it hits hard.
I'm getting the absolute shit kicked out.
Yep. One for Ricky.
And
Vision
the
out front.
frontliners are incapacitated.
Yep.
That's not great for advantage. 18.
Miss.
Dang.
Top
While it's moving real quick,
into your muscles.
you're still, you know. Yeah, I can't believe it doesn't give you a disadvantage. Anyway.
Well, it gets advantage on the attacks, but
Yeah.
the dexterity.
Yeah, I mean for dex.
Yeah.
When you're,
Well, when I'm incapacitated, it will.
I suppose you're, no,
No,
can't take actions or reactions. That's crazy. Anyway.
it's that natural space
Yeah.
boogeyman.
And while it's moving fast, you see its cannon light up. Aiming at Mr. Varus.
Yeah, it's got 360 vision.
It's a robot.
Who is Robert?
26 to hit.
No.
Where are we? That's 19. Actually, it's going to use the other effect. Make a con save.
Are you
Very nice. I'm glad you saved it.
To be fair, I'm complaining about getting beaten. I have wings. I'm just standing in front of it. It's tanking.
So that will be
Yeah, what? Your spells have like 120.
only 9 force damage as you save the effect. Actually, with your evasion. No, that's just dex saves, isn't it? Okay. Yep.
You could uncanny dodge it.
Already used my reaction. It hasn't been my turn again.
Gotcha. It regards Thuridin and it's just like turns away. He now appears inanimate.
Problem.
Threat eliminated. No longer flesh. Actually, yeah, it would completely ignore you now.
Get to cell. Yeah. In the back.
And it fires its cannon again.
It's got 4 attacks this time.
Yes, with it moving extra fast.
It's like haste.
Yeah, it goes like overclocked.
Yeah, the old timekeeper shenanigan.
So its AC will be 22.
Someone rub
That
his
is a
foot on
miss,
the,
Varus.
carpet and touch it.
On a natural 1. So it's going a little too fast. That's the end of its turn though, and it is now Varus's turn. Damn, I can't believe he did it first turn, man.
Yes.
Yeah, it's actually brutal.
Was it the 1 or the 2?
1.
30, 40, yep. Bonus action hide. Luck. Oh no, even with that becomes 24 with reliable talent. So I'll leave that at 24 for my hide.
Yep.
And then the attack is not going to be good enough, so I will burn another point of luck for a worse result.
Yep.
Fuck it, I'll use the last one as well. And that's an even worse result.
Oh,
So I
my
missed.
dice tonight. What was the total, sorry?
It ended up being a natural 1 or a natural 2. Plus
Oh, dude. What is your...
after all of my rolls. It was, I rolled a 7 and a 1, then a 6 and a 1, then a 2 and a 1.
Oh my god.
Yucky.
You need more Brogan over here.
I need Brogan's stat.
Melt down most of my dice.
Yuck, we haven't seen...
Yeah, to melt them down and make a prison for all your other dice.
Basically,
You
I'm
are...
gonna smash that prison with a hammer.
You are essentially
Useless.
as hidden as you can be, like up in the sky, but using the...
Stealth drops after I fire the shot.
Yeah, oh, yes, true.
So I'm nothing, actually.
Gotcha.
Yep, that's me.
You
I
hear
got-
the statue say, "Hello, could you call that favor?"
I'm going to move next to Thuridin.
Probably, unless it's within earshot.
Well, it's not that, but I actually can't speak.
10 movement, but are you flying, I would assume?
Oh no. Wait a
You
second.
swore in your its name.
Me?
What?
I don't think I did. You didn't say sorry. I didn't mean it.
Someone hasn't prepared something, I think.
Oh, hilarious. Well, we haven't needed it in so long.
Yeah.
You always need it, just in case.
Can you cast it via
staff have it?
Does the staff have it?
The stuff has lesser restoration.
Yeah, no, somehow it doesn't.
I just looked at his face, he's like...
Well,
Why would you not have that prepared?
Well,
Why did you go ahead and roll a 1?
Oh shit.
Can I take back that 10 movement? Because Kincaid would have.
Yeah, sure.
Prepare it. Yo.
Wow, what is the dice tonight, guys?
Can we
That's just me. That's not the die.
No, but still.
TPK
That's a-
for the
that's a
random
lot of
raider.
ones.
I mean, you guys will die. I'll survive.
You'll just run.
You just fly off into the sunset.
Pretty much.
My
That's looking like
bad.
the go.
Abandoned
It's
ship.
going about as poorly as any combat we've ever fucking had.
Yeah.
We are not only taking massive damage, Ricky's stun locked, Kincaid's deaf, he's fucking useless, and
He's
I'm
now-
equally useless.
he's now a
despite the fact I'm
statue.
alive.
You reckon if I. So, do.
What if you cast Lesser Restoration twice? Does it stack?
No.
Does it become medium
If
restoration?
knew that you didn't have it prepared, he would have told you last night to make sure to prepare it. Because he thought it was always prepared.
That's what they call it, an assumption.
So, do conditions carry over?
Are you going to try and
Oh my
polymorph him out of
gosh.
this?
Yes, I am.
I mean, shit, it's a good idea. It's a bad idea for nothing.
Yeah, because I don't think like conditions carry over because it says I mean it doesn't say, so it says a spell transforms a creature you can see within range into a new form.
Am I a creature right now, though?
You're a
No,
creature.
no, he's not. Petrified
No, you're a creature.
into a solid inanimate substance, usually stone. So he's no longer
still a
classed as a creature. Oh yeah, have we had this discussion before?
Because he's still a creature.
Yeah, because you can affect him with a spell that affects creatures. Yeah,
Because otherwise you couldn't
Otherwise
create
that's
a restoration.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
that's right. That's where we got to.
Yeah.
I just remember reading petrified and being like, well, it says he's
an object
inanimate,
now,
but
like,
yeah, go for it.
those polymorph spell slots.
No, got something. Well, yeah. Let's hopefully that works. And I turn you into a whale.
So you do use a movement, sorry?
Nah, probably something more useful.
You need to touch him, yes?
No, it's a
Oh, okay.
range.
Oh, beauty.
I'll double check when I'm.
Don't even need to
Sorry, I
move.
have to keep flicking back and forth. Yeah, 60 foot.
Ripper.
So yeah, I'll polymorph you into King Kong.
Yeah.
So you're a huge beast now. So 20 foot by 20 foot,
What is the
giant ape.
But when you turn out of giant ape form, you're back
I'll go
to
back
a
to the
statue.
statue.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a solution.
Apely.
Mm-hmm. And
I feel like it should be the other way. Anyway.
And I tell Vin Weasel, get me out of here. So Vin flies 20
That's
foot.
your bonus, yeah.
Flies up to me
Okay.
and then teleport 20 feet straight back.
So
Like,
obviously
me and him
for
both
my
goes-
bonuses
From
don't
it or you?
bonus, right?
Sorry?
From Vin or you? 20 feet.
From Vin. Hey Ricky, you can come with if you want. Just says the spirit in each willing creature of...
Can I speak? Yeah.
You don't have to respond, you can just be willing.
Yeah, if
and it
you're
just kind
willing.
of grabs.
I'm willing.
Get me
Yeah.
off this grab, damn it. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Well, it's a teleport, so it's
Zoink.
not... It's a teleport, so it's like not...
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
I was just
Do I keep my
measuring the
stats on the
distance.
saves or not?
What?
Do I keep my stats on the saves?
No.
So it's...
If you were a druid, I'd say yes,
But
but
wild shape, you keep
Yeah.
your mental
Yeah.
stats, but your rest of your stats change to that of the animal.
So
you won't have the aura if that's what you're getting at.
The spell has no effect on shape changer or creature on 0 hit points. The transformation lasts for the duration. The new form. The target's game statistics, including mental ability scores, are replaced by the statistics of the chosen being.
Wait, go back. You said something about a target on 0 hit points.
Yeah. He's not on 0 hit points though, is he? He's got a billion. I don't think he's making damage.
If he's got
still
resistance to
100
damage, then he's still got a hit point pool, which would
Yeah, true.
like petrification doesn't say anything about reduces
It-
target's hit
it's-
point pool to
true.
1,
It's
so he's
more-
still at 100.
It's more if someone goes down to 0 and he's making death saves. You can't just polymorph.
Yeah,
them and be
true.
Like you're a T-Rex
Yeah.
now.
You good?
Technically,
Just wanted to check.
you can still like hit me over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Knock me down to 0.
Yeah, so you're a
Your HP is whatever
you're a
it
giant
was.
ape until for the next hour, or until I drop concentration, or
Gotcha.
until you go down to 0.
He's got how many hit points is the ape?
So you're
30, yeah,
deaf and concentrating.
Cool.
yes.
beat the shit out of harmonics.
Yeah.
Do some stuff.
I was like, go, monkey, go!
If you roll a 1 again, I swear to Christ.
A giant ape. I'm like, well, I'll fix him tomorrow.
That's it, fuck him. Polymorph him into a goldfish and leave him in the desert.
No one live and look
Just
twice.
think about polymorphing you another time, like so we could carry you away when you died or something like that. I feel like we had that.
Don't know. Anyway, is that the end of your turn, Kincaid?
Yeah, that was action 2 polymorph, bonus action to command win, and then who then? So that's me.
Beauty.
Oh, can I move
Oh, yeah.
as well?
You
Yeah.
did, sure.
Yeah, I'll move another 20 foot back.
Straight
Get
back.
the hell away from this death crab. I've taken like 90 something damage.
Yowza.
Yeah, that's me done.
Cool. Then it's Thura, sorry. Monkey Cade. So as you were frozen in stone, you just sort of shatter through that stone form into monkey.
Does it make the like noise as you go into like Donkey Kong? Yeah.
Does a 19 hit?
19 does not hit now.
Far out.
Yep, he's hasted. He's
I get
22.
2 fist
Yeah,
attacks.
plus, yeah, 2 fist attacks.
11 plus 9, 20.
20 is the AC.
Okay, so 3d10.
Yeah, it's not
plus
full blown
6.
haste. It's just an overclock.
15, 16, 17, 23 damage.
What sort?
Bludgeoning. Brian's little crabby leg. Dig that into the ground.
He looks all happy.
Because he knows when this in an hour passes, he has to wait a full day.
You're like that animorph that turned into the hawk and stayed too long and was hawk permanently, but could animorph back to a human for an hour. You know, from that play.
He says,
animals.
screaming at the top of his lungs.
And yeah, can you understand language?
It's 7, so yeah.
Oh,
Maybe.
sign language.
And you can't ask questions.
Cool.
Beauty. So that was Thura. Any
I'll
movement?
position myself, like, I'll just move a bit more that way just to get between old mate and my old mates.
What size are you?
Huge.
Which is
Huge
20.
priest.
20 by 20.
Is that right? No, 15 by 15.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, I was going to say.
Large is 10 by 10 and huge is
Yeah.
the next
Yeah.
one up, so 15.
Yeah. I'm the
Okay.
same size as old mate, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, he's tall, but
You're
you're.
the same height.
Yeah, I don't have a 15 by 15 mini, so bad luck. You're 10 by 10 for all intents and purposes.
Drought.
Drukari.
It's a mint.
Yeah, but is it 3 squares exactly? If not, don't even bother. It's fine. We can use our imaginations. So,
King Kong versus Eggman.
King Kong, Ricky, it is your turn. You are
Invested.
true. Did you take any damage from? Does your flame thing do a
Goes
damage?
kaboom.
Yeah. Did I
He
need to
leaves.
save from that?
It's where he leaps from.
Did I need to make a save?
I don't think it was close enough.
The robot. It was next to. Oh, where you ran to? What's that? Range?
It's from. So it's within anything within 5 foot of where
Oh, no.
Ben leaves. I'm
Okay.
pretty sure.
No worries. All
Yeah, and
good.
it missed its attack against me.
Yep. Okay. So you are incapacitated. End of your turn. You will get to make the save. Yep.
At least there's that. No advantage. Why did I just do
So whiz.
Nope. I have to roll a 19 or 20.
Okay.
This is a rough fight from the get-go.
Yeah. It's like the Raptors one. Not meant to be like ridiculous, but the Raptors really got out ahead of you. Just
Yeah.
Lightning Wyvern.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, it happens. It happens.
And the other stone golem.
I think it's also just like sometimes it's just us. Like 4 rolls, didn't prepare Greater Restoration.
Rolled a
turned
one
into thing. I
immediately.
just stood there and face tanked it for 2 turns.
Also, it's like when versing
For no
Roberts,
reason.
I can only just do a d6.
Yeah, I think
'Cause all
Greater
my
Restoration
spells
needs to
are,
be one of those
like,
ones like always prepared in case of emergency break glass kind of thing.
I really thought that. I mean, I don't know why I unprepared it because it's exactly like I know we need it.
Well,
Do
you were
you
just
have-
unprepared on a day we didn't have combat and stuff. You were like,
I
oh,
reckon
we're just
that's
doing the
probably it,
exploring,
anyway.
I'll just swap it.
Yeah,
I'll just
I
try
kinda
it.
need that.
And
You
then
still
that'll be
have
what I-
extra spell slots.
The only other thing that I can think of
Have
would
you
be
used up your full spell slots?
Probably. The only thing I can think of is maybe I like I misread the staff because it's got lesser.
So you're
Ah.
like, because I've got
I
Yeah,
reckon
that
that's
makes
what I might
sense.
have done. Yeah, no, because I'm at capacity.
Beauty. Anyone that
Got lesser restoration equipped?
anyone within 20, so just Monkey Man. You are just out. Little Vin has dragged you to safety.
dragging my poor little corpse.
Monkey Man, con save, please.
Got pretty good con.
As a monkey, yes. No extra aura of joy, though, sadly.
21.
Ooh, nice. Success. So you take 7 bats. 7 thunder. And you are not deafened because you succeeded. As the overclock essentially wears off, it lets out another almost like an EMP sort of thing, is what I'm picturing.
We're no robots.
Okay.
I mean, what?
What?
Oh, you're like to speak.
Mom.
Okay, monkey. Can I also get, as the music box changes tune, can I get another con save, please?
Man.
9. Okay. Roll me a d20.
I mean, I guess worst case, if he turns on us, I can just drop concentration and he turns back to stone.
Yeah.
Interesting. The music box begins to play a different tune, and in your monkey state, it speaks to you primally. You're affected by haste.
Okay.
The tune just sort of like invigorates your monkey limbs.
Playing Donkey Kong Country.
Or it's the invincibility star sound from Mario. And you're just like, yeah, monkey!
We're all like blue shells.
Yep. Had you rolled an odd, different outcome.
That's
Slowed.
Oh.
Or feeble-minded.
Yeah, probably feeble-minded.
Or power word kill.
Yep. Because why
7
not?
disintegrates.
Yeah.
I mean, we were looking for disintegrate earlier, weren't we?
Yeah, actually, for vamps. Beautiful. So, that
That's
is
one.
start of
So
its
that's 4 attacks then.
Sorry.
Just one extra.
It gives
one
you
extra.
an extra action that you can use to do whatever, but if you use it to attack, you can only have one attack. You can only have multi-attacks.
So that's 3 chances of hitting a 1 or a 2.
Oh, goody. Oh, yeah, true.
We'll just don't.
Yeah.
I'll try.
Easy.
Just roll better.
A 14 to hit?
That goes for a roll.
Yeah, what's your AC?
12.
12. Okay.
Yeah, you're not well armored as King Kong.
I'm just a naked man.
Yeah, but you've got a lot of hit points.
I don't want to hit points.
Oh, yeah.
Being for show.
And if they go down low, I'll just turn you into another monkey. Do this like 7 times.
If I turn into stone, you can turn me into another monkey as well.
Yes.
23 bludgeoning.
23.
Because where it's much better to cast on someone else, so I'm not taking
Yeah.
making cons.
Con.
Yeah,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah, very much so.
But you guys are all such absolute.
And
beasts.
20 bludgeoning. So the claws essentially just whack into you from both sides.
I have 3.
It's also going to use its laser.
Laser.
Laser. Light.
Laser.
Activated. Reflection.
Emitter.
Rotation.
What's the Z for?
S.
It's for swag.
Zwag.
So much swag.
Light activated, zwagged out.
Does a 13 hit?
Yes.
Jeez. Okay.
13 is your AC.
12 is.
Oh, 12. Maybe I should have made you a T-Rex.
Can I get another con save, please? As the laser on its shoulder.
Exactly same con save, 9.
9.
Brutal.
Okay, you take half the damage, but you are stunned for a round.
Hasted stuff.
Which you absolutely saved against. Very good saves. Monkey boy. So fast. Now he's slow. Yes, and that was force damage, just in case.
Monkey doesn't change anything. How much damage, sorry?
9.
Yep.
Yeah.
9. And that is the end of its turn. Varys. Floating away.
Hide becomes 24.
Nice. Oh, how good is reliable?
It's insane, Rogue. So
And nat 20.
Oh, about
Rogue's a
time.
crazy skill.
We love this.
Yeah.
all right.
Well, it doesn't take psychic, so.
Oh, true. You can't.
Alright, and that's an 8.
That's still your sneak attack type.
It is,
yeah,
It's
yeah.
like,
Still.
could be a big hit.
8 and a 2, so. 2 plus 7.
Wait, how'd you have advantage, sorry?
Hide.
Hide.
Ah, yes. Yep, beauty. Another shard of bone. And after it's sort of like venting some heat, he finds a small, like, plate that's lifted still. So those of you on the ground still would also notice that the vibration is continuing. That normally is sort of just a small buzz.
53 magical piercing.
53.
There he is.
That makes up for last round.
Hey yo.
But yeah. That's me.
Swagalicious. Cool, Kincaid. You know it. Don't act like you're not impressed.
Okay, can you like fireball it and also hit me?
I mean, I can.
Is that what you want?
Vin just like spark.
Can Vin just slap me?
Can't I
really
just,
wanna
yeah,
wake
because I
up.
can't I just walk over and kick him as a nothing?
No,
I need to take
it
damage.
would be an attack action.
Kevin Vin bitch slap him.
Yeah, Vin can do it.
You could, yeah, you could tell Vin to
Yeah,
attack
bonus
him.
action, Vin get him.
So make a,
And
what's his attack?
yeah, that's what
We'll do your thing first and see if you.
No, this is way more
This is
fun.
more fun.
I want to hit Ricky while he's down.
Flame blast, melee or ranged weapon attack. But that's what.
So is advantage if it's melee?
Yep. It's like claws go.
Just
hot
not too
fire.
much fire damage.
Oh yeah.
Oh, one was a natural one.
So 20. Yes. 6 to hit. Yeah.
26.
I swear.
You look up, there's this
Oh, that is beautiful.
Oh,
minimum damage.
6 fire damage.
Oh,
12.
oh yeah. Shit, yeah, lucky it was low.
Okay, now I make the save with advantage. And I'm probably going to end up using that d4 if I can from.
Oh yeah, yep.
No bits 7.
Still won't help.
So Vin just explodes with fire into your face, and you're like, ah! That didn't help.
Does Vin have any non-elemental attacks, or is it
No.
all just
He's a fire elemental.
melting? 12 damage with
right.
double one.
12 damage for double ones. And
Oh, yeah.
on my advantage wisdom save, rolled a 10 and a 3. I have negative 3.
I walk over
I'm
to.
down and out.
I walk over to Ricky and cast Dispel Magic on him.
As your action.
That's literally just fast away.
Just like do it. 5, 10, 15, 20, so you still got more.
I'll go.
How much more have you got?
I'm gonna stay away from this.
Why
thing.
did you burn
You
me?
only
if you
did
were just
20.
gonna do that.
Well, you got 50 foot.
I was hoping I wouldn't have to do that.
So you can move 30 foot back.
Yeah, would you like to go with the full 30?
I'm
Are you off the ground or are you on the ground?
off the ground.
Okay.
5 foot.
Looting.
Oh my lord. You guys have done so much damage to each other today.
Mostly to Varys.
I could have just Dispel Magic him.
Why did you have to burn me first?
Of course it was with fire too.
Well, I can't. I don't have any bonus action, kick in the teeth actions.
Monkade.
Oh, don't you tempt me.
It's your turn.
Yeah, I'm stunned.
Oh, yes, true.
Your turn ends. You're no longer stunned.
Kazami.
Turn.
So the force of this, like, pulse
It's the best.
just...
Fun.
I was so hasty I couldn't
We
handle it.
love monks.
Beautiful. Okay. Top. Rick.
From the top to the bottom.
You pat out the fire.
You rolled a nat 20
Oh.
on your
Con save?
initiative, and you spent
Oh,
90% of that on the ground.
Yes.
Straight up in the air.
Yeah, well, I will stand up.
It should not have taken this long to get in the air.
It's like
And then, yeah,
from
I will,
Dead Space, just going around fixing everything.
I'll fly 5 feet back and 5 feet up.
Okay.
And then... I can't do anything because it's all psychic. So I will... 4th level healing word.
Monkey man.
What heal the monkey?
Because if he goes down, it's...
I can just re-monkey
he's
him.
stone. Well, I want to avoid the re-monkey.
I already passed this, and I'm not changing my mind.
Yeah.
Because I'm committed.
I can't hear you, you're deaf.
That's how that works.
That's a thing of beauty.
17 healing.
Yay.
Monkey.
And then as
Your
my action,
wound's
I
knit.
take the dodge action.
Okay.
Healing words bonus.
Right, yep. Ripper. Then it is its turn. Start of its turn. Con save again, please. Keep rolling the same freaking number.
That is a 16.
You are looking for 16. Nice.
Hey!
Good hustle. So you take 5 thunder damage and are not deafened. There's another.
Mom, mom.
The music box. I keep rolling the same numbers. Whiz save, please. It begins playing that haunting tune again.
Plus at 20.
Oh,
Blasted.
8 has +1.
whoa.
Yeah.
You rolled a 19.
Very good.
Very nice.
It has minus int in charisma. But everything else is like 12 whiz, 18 con, 14 dex, 23 strength.
That's a wise monkey. Lovely.
It should be higher considering, you know, King Kong picks up
Yep.
shit.
So you are not affected by the music. Start of its turn. It's gonna wail on you.
No, that's his job.
Don't give him ideas. Kincaid's like, wait.
There's stuff we might be able to loot out of this.
Don't go, don't!
He's deaf!
He's already. Well,
Paul!
Just have to kill him before he hits the cart.
when
Kill you just before, so you hit the cart at Mach 9 as a
24 bludgeoning.
Just bounce off the side.
I was thinking just like drill a hole straight through the cart. All that velocity, you know, concentrated in a 2-foot little rock.
It's that, or you explode like an
And
egg.
26 bludgeoning.
I'd love to res him, but there's bits of him everywhere.
I don't think
I was like, half my health.
Yowza. It whacked him twice. And then after that big, beautiful crit, it's going to turn its little turret and give it a go. Does 22 hit.
There, yeah.
This
Okay, I just had a fantastic
wave of energy.
What?
for the next whale.
What?
Dimension door 500 feet. Whale.
But how long would that take for you to come down?
You fall 600 feet in the first turn that you start falling.
And how much damage would he take?
He would die. He would definitely die.
I feel like that would be an instant kill.
First. Then do it.
That's a low roll. 13 force,
I
Varus.
feel like he'd immediately become Malatar's like Prince Albert or something after that kind of fall.
Off he
I
goes.
haven't made any deals with Malatar.
And it is your turn,
Varys.
Varys.
800 bludgeoning damage. Whale blubber everywhere.
23 to hide.
The best part is it's wild blower everywhere for a fraction of a second, and then it's
And
just
27 to hit.
Ripper. Yep. That'll hit. Doesn't appear to be moving, it's just a matter of finding those weak points.
Getting between the chinks in the metal.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Yeah, for 0.6 of a second, it's a
29
meat tornado in 100 foot in every direction.
And spears.
And they're just gone.
The death ward idea is actually fantastic.
I'll move.
You have death ward?
15, 20. I think we can get it.
As a death cleric, you would have.
Yeah.
I used to have it, yeah.
Beauty.
That used to be one of my circle, whatever.
Kincaid.
the name.
You are up. Did you take... Wait, no. Did you hide after? Or is it before that you do it?
before,
Yeah.
yeah.
The
yeah.
shot reveals me, so I have to hide the next
True.
turn. That's the first thing to get advantage on the next shot.
Beautiful.
Can I scoot over a bit until I have line of sight?
Of...
The thing.
It's 15 foot tall.
True. But he's 15 foot tall also.
True. Yeah, which way? Towards Varys or me?
Towards Paris, maybe? Actually, no, the other way.
No, you're there. Bad luck.
He read your
You
movements.
fell through a crack in the ground and saw lava.
Yeah, what a shame. The whole world just fell into a
If only you
pit.
didn't ask to move back.
So, what you aiming?
And I'm going to cast Scorching Ray.
Scorching K.
Look, those look like some low numbers.
17, 1, 8.
So the 17 will hit.
You're looking for
It's plus 10.
You're looking for a 20.
Yeah.
So you only get one hit.
As Harmonic appears to be executing Directive 17901E.
That's pretty good. 14.
14 fire, that ignores.
Yep. And bonus action, say get him, Vin.
Get him, Vinny.
Oh, except he'll be immune, so no.
Who will?
Not immune, he'll be resistant to Vin's because Vin's not a spell that I'm casting.
Gotcha.
So I will instead cast Healing Spirit. No, I won't because that'll drop Polymorph. I will instead.
Oh yeah, gotta watch out for concentration. True.
I will instead just cast Healing Word on myself.
Cool beans.
Just a little.
I'll cast Healing Word on the monkey.
Oh, wait a second.
Thus.
Oh no, that's right.
Thorough,
I
start
just
thinking
thought-
about your
I just thought
turn.
because it's Healing Word, it might be like have to be able to hear it.
Oh yes, it's purely only silenced.
Exactly. Cool. That's my turn.
Ripper, monkey boy.
Haste.
No.
It was just the one turn.
Great.
Can Vin move up to be within 5 foot of Big Boy?
Which big boy, monkey or robot?
Robot.
Robot. $25 to get there. And it is there.
That's it.
Oh, okay, beauty. Monkey boy.
Alright, one big smack.
Remembering ones and twos.
Does not hit.
Don't do that.
Okay. What did you roll?
A 4.
Okay.
Oops. And 5.
Are you sure?
There's not a one?
I'm sure. We're at a 5.
Bugger.
Plus 9, so.
Your monkey fists are just punching this metal shin bone, and you're like, it's really not effective.
Banana.
I dropped it on 2011. Does that count?
No.
Oh,
No, it certainly
haste
doesn't.
again?
Nope. Yeah, I mean, if I roll it and you fail and you roll even, yes.
Yeah, so 4 and 5. Plus 9. Not quite 20.
Not quite. Ricky, you are up. You are no longer prone or incapacitated.
All the rolls I made when he was like doing his Vin thing were all good.
Mm,
And then as
Yeah,
soon
of
as
course.
I roll for real,
exactly. You exhausted your
I
dice.
did, yeah. It was the same dice.
You should know better.
Can you like telekinesis and smack it around with a big rock or something?
Well,
Is that how telekinesis works?
like you can use it on items, but would it be like just an improvised weapon, which is kind of crap.
I don't know.
Otherwise, I was thinking to telekinesis it and just smack it up and down, but while he's in melee, I won't. Then I don't think.
There's like some vague guidelines on like stuff you can do with it, like as in like ripping stuff out of the ceiling or picking up a statue and hitting someone with it and stuff.
Yes,
I'm just kind
You
of
can try and
picturing
move an
like
object
Earthbender,
that-
like
Well, yeah,
You've
but
got, like, you've got a rock and you're
like
like-
literally just ripping a big hunk of earth up, and if you've got telekinesis to condense it into one, to then literally just club someone in the side of the head of it with.
Nah, so you can try to move an object that weighs up to 1,000 pounds. If it isn't being worn or carried, you automatically move it 30 feet. If the object is worn or carried by a creature, you must make the ability check with your spells casting contested. Blah, blah, blah. You can exert fine control over objects, such as manipulating a simple tool.
I guess how much force is exerted by something moving a full ton 30 feet in less than 6 seconds?
or even would it just be dropping? I don't know. Like I don't
like
know.
when you drop
But I can only,
like,
like,
cube of ice. It's
so I
like
can't go
2
higher than
it's like
30
more
feet.
than an Asian elephant.
I can't drop it higher than 30 feet, so it'd be 2d6.
Yeah,
With bludgeoning.
That's if they fall from 20 feet, sort of thing. Kind of like the whale.
It's an option.
Where
Yeah.
the damage ended up somewhere in the multiplicative sort of area because it weighed X number of tons. But
Just spitballing. Non-psychic.
I have no non-psychic.
You've got stabby sword.
That's bards. Yeah, I'm just going to try and run up and stab it, I think.
Okay.
But I can't get there. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh, I can move 30 flying. 5, 10, 15, 20.
could get to here.
Yeah.
That is 30.
Yeah, I'll fly up to it and smack it
Right,
twice,
yeah.
because that's all I can really do.
Kincaid yells
Got
at
it.
you. If you've got stop rolling around on the ground again, I'm not coming in to help you.
19.
He runs straight back into.
well, it flew back.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I'm flying this time.
Hugely
19.
teleported
19 does
you
not.
out. Got you fixed up all nice.
26.
26 will hit.
11 magical piercing,
11. Ripper.
and 5 force. And that's me.
Beautiful. Whoops. It begins to show signs of damage, like sparking circuitry and cabling and stuff sort of visible from where you've rent its flesh apart.
We need rat code.
Still standing.
Crab cage.
That was Ricky, so it is its turn.
It has
Oh, a different number. Fantastic.
It's
Can't save you two.
and Vin.
Do I
And
still?
Vin.
Your aura doesn't work?
No.
Nope, he's not a paladin right now.
He's a monkey.
Save.
Looking to beat 16.
12 plus 4. 16, exactly.
Nat,
Cool.
Nat 1 from Vin.
Vin fails. So Vin is deafened. And 12 to Vin, 6 thunder to the others for
Does
succeeding.
it need a heal, or is it more like a
I
psychic?
think it's like mentally.
You're 1.
He's not even real. Oh,
He doesn't even go here.
and the music box.
Give me haste again, please.
Can everyone make a con save, please? That's within 30 feet.
Is that including?
Vin, yes.
That's a 7.
23.
23, 7,
14.
14. Okay, so 2 fails over here. Roll a d20.
That's a 6.
So, rolling an even number is haste. Rolling
Okay.
odd is slowed.
Weasel's slowed.
Deaf and slow. But you are hasted.
Maybe I can use it instead.
Maybe.
First attack.
It's gonna be a 1 or a 2.
Oh, don't.
Again.
Don't do it. I can't keep polymorphing you.
I'm in a can. I've got so
But I
many
don't want to.
Can, but like
That's the best part. I absolutely can. I simply do not wish.
just an inconvenience.
It's simply very inconvenient. I have to get up there and touch you. No, you don't even. It's even. You don't even need to be near it.
I just don't want
I
to.
just point at you. You're gonna make me open the components pouch again.
You don't even have to. You're going to make me think of all this
I can't
arm
hear you.
movement that I have to do.
And then I have to say the words. Ugh. Okay. He'll split them for you, one each. Rick.
It's deflect attack.
Okay, so roll a disadvantage. It's zip. So. Oh, that's a 15. Thank you to the deflect.
Thanks, Ben.
Oh wait. Could he not? Because he's slowed.
Oh,
I don't know how slow
Oh,
it works
is it
exactly.
yeah, you can't
Action?
make reactions. You can only use an action or a bonus action.
Or move.
Something like that. That's
What was
correct.
the other dice roll?
Yeah, slow is an incredibly
first
good
one.
fucking spell.
the first one is 22.
Yes, hits.
Yeah.
Barbs.
I keep rolling the same damn numbers. There are other effects, I promise.
You sure about that?
And that is 23 bludgeoning to Mr. Rick.
Oh, uncanny dodge to happen.
Wait, you within 60?
Yeah, but I'm okay.
That'll be 60.
Yeah, yeah, no, I'm not.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm not.
Disgusting.
Slowed, yeah. It's friggin'
Yeah, no, it's,
putrid.
you can target like 6 creatures. Like it's
Attacking you?
level 3 spell. It's honestly one of the best
Oh,
things the
for a
wizard
time.
can do.
19.
Up to 6
Yeah,
creatures you can
probably.
focus in a 40-foot cube.
Yep.
Half speed,
That is
neg
pretty
2 AC.
Finally rolled
next
bad
save,
on it.
No reactions, only an actual bonus action.
Only
It's an
12
insanely good
bludgeoning.
Only one attack.
It's like the only one that gives Fireball a run for its money. At that
Yeah,
level.
and if the creature attempts to cast a spell with the casting time of an action,
No worries, Wolfie.
on an 11 or higher, the spell doesn't take effect until the creature's next turn,
Yeah.
and the creature must use its action on that turn to complete the spell. If it can't, the spell's wasted.
Literally hilarious. You just walk in and it's a multi-fight. You just, okay, collectively you've gone from having about 20 things you can do a turn to 6.
It's so strong. Since you moved into range and just keep slinging fire at it, it's gonna fire back with a high-powered rifle
No.
that'll splatter your brains all over the
Oh,
sidewalk.
is this the laser thing? Is this a spell attack?
Yes,
Could I use the mirror of spell reflecting on it? I haven't used it before.
it's not a leveled spell. It's essentially a ranged attack, but it's mechanical. Not so much a spell, I'd say.
to know.
Can he make it?
Sorry, yeah, not with force damage coming from a cannon.
Cool. I just wasn't sure if it was like a magic.
Nah,
cannon
totally
sort of
fine.
thing.
A pew? No, 15.
I like Kill Bill, like blocked the staves and like deflected off them. Ow!
It shot over your head, but you're like, yeah!
in Kincaid's brain.
Yeah, that's
he just,
how it
like,
went.
deflected the bullet with the katana.
That's all. Varys.
Yeah.
He cleaned it in half, it went around him.
Captain
Just
Varys.
flying over his head.
He's a small target, hard to track.
Just move like 20
Things
30
look
feet back
much
that
bigger
way.
when
Yep.
you're that
And bonus
far from the
action.
ground. That close to the ground.
Becomes 23 again.
Yep.
23 to hit.
Yep.
Nice.
Nah, sorry, Bubs.
But why?
Is it 9?
I'm the DPS. Yeah, I haven't used silvery barbs against you guys yet.
I had a feeling you did.
Plus-
It was like in one of the in a contest
Thank you,
or
Wolfie.
something.
Also, Kincaid got a D4
Yeah,
event.
he used it against us in context.
Oh, maybe that's what I'm thinking.
32 magical piercing.
Nice.
And that's
32. How would you like to finish him?
cool. Just straight through the top of the dome.
And you see Harmonic just. Can I get a dexterity save? Anyone within 30 feet?
18.
25 with a crit.
Nice.
Woo!
17, but it's 14 because he's it's 15 because he's slow. Per beat.
17, but 14. No, but it's 15.
Sorry, no.
No, that's fine. You're looking for 18, which success.
Shit.
Sorry, Vin.
Sorry, you little weasel.
He'll be back.
Sorry, Whizzle.
Weasel.
There is 26 thunder damage to anyone that failed.
He's resistant to thunder because he's deafened.
Ooh.
Vin.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he is. He is deafened. Is that a thing?
Yep.
Oh wow.
Pretty sure.
What does it say it under? It doesn't say it under deafened is all.
Or maybe I'm just thinking of the silence
I think you're thinking of
spell.
silence because I think anyone within the dome of silence or something.
I think
like
that's what I'm thinking because you're also deafened when you're in there.
And there is
I scribbled over what his health was and I don't know what it was.
12 fire damage as well as essentially, yeah, not like that's
Just
split. So 6 to Ricky and Thura. As he begins shorting, you hear. There is a shockwave and an explosion that results.
There goes the one friendly robot who was telling us things.
Friendly for like 20 seconds.
Pew pew. He was friendly until you started asking him about Directive 17901E.
So now we know not to do that.
Well, you would know exactly that is when he went a bit
I
haywire.
think the timing was just coincidence. I don't know.
Hey, robot over there.
Hey, look, a robot. What do you know about Directive? Blah, 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 blah. Beautiful.
Time Lord himself.
So, that is the end of the combat. The wagon knocked and battered.
All of its magical contents spilled.
The music seems to have stopped, thankfully. But we'll end the combat music.
I want to look in the wagon. I want to look in the wagon.
No, I'm closer.
I'm faster. I pick up the wagon. You're a monkey.
No, I can't telekinesis.
I drop polymorph.
Do you actually? Do you actually drop the polymorph?
Lands on top of him.
Yeah, I can cast again.
Okay, so he sees you, ooh, shiny, ooh. And now there's a massive ape statue.
Well, would it just turn back into?
No, it turns back into me into a
because he's
statue.
dropping.
Oh, yes, true. So just a little Thoradin with wings. Embeds into the earth.
I'll deal with you later.
My shiny. Okay,
Tomorrow.
so
In fact, I will.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to like sleep right here.
Yeah.
Or we can polymorph him and move to a safer place.
Could we put him on the carpet?
Just polymorph into
no, he'll weigh too much.
Goes up by a factor of 10.
Can you cast
Correct,
wind
yeah.
walk on him and turn him into a cloud still?
just in case he gets damaged when we get to
Yeah, true.
Mechanus.
I'm sure we'll be fine.
Just polymorph into like a rat or
Robot.
something and then we'll go take a long rest.
The robots love us.
So, Harmonic had some interesting effects. We only got to see like 3 of them. Oh, there were some cool ones.
I never even got to use the
Stupid
haste ones.
music box. Thank you for the bollock. It'll pop up in a second, and I'll say thank you with your name.
Oh yeah, can we loot the wagon?
Yeah, absolutely.
Investigated.
Sorry, I thought it was looking at unpolymorphing someone. So.
Oh,
Yeah, no, you just.
I mean,
yeah.
something
No,
in him.
windwalk.
Windwalk, yeah, we were checking, but
It doesn't sort of say.
Let's
Yeah.
wait till it's safe.
yeah, it's probably a good call because then when we
Says
drop
the
Windwalk,
statue.
it's a statue. Yeah, actually, this voice of reason.
It's suddenly gone.
Yeah. Wow, suddenly there's a lot more chaotic energy in there.
It doesn't feel like I can do anything.
It's kind of like when we were walking through that jungle and he couldn't talk for like a week.
Oh yeah, forgot about it.
What's that statue? I can't hear you because you can't talk.
What's that?
I'm deaf.
I can hang my helmet from his sword.
And I'm deaf.
Here's a coat rack.
You know what? He'd make a really great coat rack. So,
I slap him in the face.
looting the wag on. What's my thing?
Ribbit.
It appears to have taken significant damage, being next to him as he exploded. But it's still in one piece. Sorry, 2 seconds. There are a number of trinkets, vials, some of which are broken and splattered across the interior of this small cart. You sort of lift up a side panel. Yeah, there's a few little things. You're not really sure what any of them are.
Pull everything that's not broken or busted out and
Yep.
Yeah.
Have a looky at it.
start counting.
So, one of them appears to be a small stone.
More rocks. Wonderful.
Oh, so you want to eat it?
Yeah, I guess.
Is anyone proficient with Arcana?
I am expert in it.
Then Mr. Rick, make an Arcana check.
24.
Beautiful. You also like stone.
23.
That's okay.
Nope.
No, 26.
It's actually at 4.
So, you've heard about this substance. It's a stone-like material, but it is receptive to vibrations. With this, essentially, on your successful check, and you know stone pretty well, when you activate it, it can record a minute of audio. Everything that is said in a space, within hearing distance.
Varus, I feel like you being sneaky sneak spy man could probably use this the best out of us.
I guess, sure.
You can,
Just go, penis.
so you can replay it as an action,
Right.
or you can activate it to force a con save for deafness. So essentially, like, play the audio all at once
Really loud.
and force a save. Try and deafen someone. Or you can just use it to say penis. You assume that once it has been used, the surface of the stone would be taken up with penis.
Oh, yeah. No, I won't actually do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I give it to Varus.
Yep.
Because he might be able to, if we need to
Do
get
something.
get some dirt on someone and...
Yeah, purely for blackmail use.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
Blackmail the Time Lord.
You're such a...
You see a small label in some unknown language underneath it, but you would assume that's the name of it.
Right.
You just don't know how to read it.
I speak common, dwarvish, giant, goblin.
Beautiful. Something that hasn't broken. There appears to be a little lockbox.
Ooh.
Fairly sturdily made, which is why it survived. Now, this is an interesting mechanical contraption in that it only opens if the correct beat is played. So a musical fellow such as Ricky, he could play something complex and so complex. But a small lockbox, useful. It's about 2 feet long, 2 feet deep.
Can I try and play something to open it?
It doesn't have a rhythm
Oh, it's not
currently
set.
set, so something you could have purchased. You look down at the sizzling, sort of like ticking mechanical man that's slowly cooling after the explosion. You see one of the legs like jerk spasmodically as some lightning has gone through it. You just see doesn't appear to be moving. That will have broken. So there is a layer of grease on the inside of this cart. There's a small pendant with a cog tooth symbol. So like 7 teeth on the outside of the cog.
Can I try and figure out what this one does?
Sure. Yeah, just go Arcana again.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna need him.
That's a 1.
13.
Not sure. Just by looking at it, not sure what it does.
Let's just put it on Thurin for now.
Yeah. Pop it on through. Hang around through his name.
He's gonna wake up with all this Fuji on me.
There's a small V-shaped crystal that appears to be almost humming as you're sort of spreading apart all of the detritus in there. Everything's sort of overturned.
How big?
I mean, this
Yeah, about yay.
almost has
couple
a big
inches.
virus. I will try and glean what I know again.
Yep.
Oh, that's worse than last time.
Add 3 to it.
I will allow advantage for this one specifically.
14 or
14. Go.
No, Third was here to have a look at it.
Yeah.
Or
yeah,
the big
17.
monkey.
Yeah, I should have just added 3, shouldn't I? 17.
17. Okay.
Maths.
You find that while this small crystal is humming, it appears to be quite soothing to you. You realize that any of your current fears or anything you're unsure about they don't seem as threatening to you. Essentially, if it has been struck, it will give you +2 to saves against fear or confusion for a short amount of time. Just a little soothing sound.
Cute.
Okay, do you want this one?
I'm frightened of nothing.
So we can't hear, so you're like, is it moving?
I feel strangely confident. Wait, no, I always feel strangely confident. Feelings, nothing's changed. Here, throw it, you can have this one too. Hanging around his neck as well.
Pop one of your eye patches over his eye.
Oh my god, oh my god. Eye patch.
He's gonna think he's blind when we heal him up.
Classic prank. He can put his hand in the bowl of water too.
The last piece in there that doesn't appear broken, you as a musical player, you recognize what a metronome looks like. This one appears to have been altered. It's not standard, that's for sure. But you are welcome to attempt to discern what it does.
Yeah. Zarthaxides.
I like that you call out to Zarthaxides.
God, I'm rolling pretty poor.
Add a 1.
Out of 1, 13.
I mean, you're trying to figure out what these artifacts do by looking at them. It's pretty good.
I didn't roll above a 6.
Oh, really?
in the last couple.
Ew.
So 13.
Okay. Well, you know what a metronome does. This one appears...
For the viewers at home that maybe don't know what a metronome is or does, can you explain that to them?
It's just like what he was doing. It's a small ticking hand that
Oh, okay, yep.
helps music players keep
Period
time.
with a wand at the top, and when the wand goes back and forth, it makes clicking noises.
Yeah, okay.
And it'll keep your rhythm perfectly.
That's what they
Welcome,
hear in their
viewers.
ears when they've got the little sponge things on.
Yeah.
So you're not 100%.
Check, and I was like, wow, that would be so, like, if you
So
weren't
off-putting.
used to it,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, the in ears.
You just got this clicking.
Beep. So you're not quite sure what that does.
Okay.
And there's a few gold pieces that you had paid him that are scattered on the ground.
Shotgun.
Poor statuesque Thuridin, standing there with his hands outstretched.
I'd scrounge up the 4 gold pieces we have.
None for you, Mike.
I'll take the clockwork necklace off Thuridin and put it on me.
Sure. What are you gonna do with it?
Just wear it.
Swag.
Just wear it.
Looking like a pimp.
Yeah.
Bling bling.
Lovely. So, what are we gonna do? With Thuridin currently a statue in the middle of the road.
It's like, what time is it? It's like 10 in the morning.
Yeah, work up like
Yeah.
maybe 2 hours.
Yeah, 3. So yeah, more like 11-ish.
Right. Yeah. Well, all right. We could polymorph him.
Sorry, but-
How long does
just-
polymorph last?
Sorry, Stephen.
Yeah.
polymorph
single
him into a rat
hour.
and then move for an hour.
Oh, yeah.
For lunch.
Unless
Do something
we-
very fast and just send you ahead. and
I was gonna
then-
say, what if we just cloud stride for an hour?
And then you decloud stride as a statue
No.
2 miles in the air.
55
You
minutes.
just fly 10 feet above the ground.
But then you decloud. after
You
an
have to stay
hour.
at a certain height.
No, you do. You can fly however you want, but it's more just like after an hour you decloud.
It'll
And
waste
we'll
how many
all-
hours?
We'll all have to decloud so I can re-polymorph him.
Yeah.
To
No, no,
recloud.
Yeah. But we traveled for like 55 minutes and then came back into a statue and then long rest.
Yeah, I think it's just a waste of it.
A few slots.
What about?
Yeah, pretty much we have to sleep to be able to heal.
What if they put me in
so-
the car?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Well, is it damage beyond repair? Can we?
Make a. Does anyone have Tinker's tools?
Yes.
Vehicles water. What?
Not
It's
quite.
like a water vehicle, but
If it's
you
a-
pull it on
It's
the
a boat
road
on
with
wheels.
I've got brewer's supplies, cook's utensils, and a herbalism kit.
Disguise kit, drum, horn, lyre, mason's tools, vehicles water.
Yeah, number 2 is.
Okay.
Surely there's some overlap with cooking.
Well,
Yeah, and
you can certainly give it a crack. See if it's in any state to carry him.
sure. What about just a big sled?
What about just a bit of tin off of harmonics?
A big sheet. Yeah.
Rip off a side panel and just plonk through it on it, and I'll pull him.
Sure. Tie some rope to it and.
Yeah.
I mean, we should probably polymorph you into a beast of burden at that point.
I mean, I got 20 strength.
Then we're back to an hour.
Yeah, but it's more that you've got 25 foot of moving speed, and even with your strength, you're still dragging a ton.
Yeah. So it's going to be much slower.
So beast of burden.
Well, it's still moving.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, good idea. Just plus
Yeah.
turn you into a beast of burden.
Could be faster.
And then that's
If I'm
only
gonna do that, I should just wild shape because if I
That's
wild
6
shape, I'll be
hours.
like
True.
6 hours.
Yeah,
or
cool,
7
then we
hours
do
or
that.
something.
Yeah, turn you into a donkey. Beast of
How about
It's slow and weak.
like something better than
Kincaid,
that?
read between the lines.
What about a T-Rex?
Yeah, we need something to pull a ton.
Hold on. Why don't you just turn yourself into King Kong and carry his ass?
That's
Turn into a
I can't wild
T-Rex.
shape into.
How long are you
Again, we're back to polymorph.
Oh yeah, it was a minute. So
okay.
Oh, that's eventually.
at a certain point, you're like, oh, I can heal
I
again.
could turn into like an ox or like a cart horse or something that'll be like really strong, not crazy fast, but certainly faster than if we're just trying to drag.
Cool.
Yeah.
How about that?
Lovely.
Just would.
Can you get me into the
doesn't
cart?
say it'll work, but it doesn't say it doesn't.
I'd-
I'll read you the spell
Yeah.
because I don't really know.
I got a P.
Okay. Let's assume
really?
while you're pulling as an ox.
Yeah.
Alright. Takes me 1 minute to cast, and it lasts for 8 hours, no concentration. You and up to 10 willing creatures you can see within range assume a gaseous form for the duration, appearing as wisps of cloud. While in this cloud form, a creature has a flying speed of 300 foot and resistance to damage from non-magical weapons. The only actions a creature can take in this form are the dash action or to revert to its normal form. Reverting takes 1 minute, during which time a creature is incapacitated and can't move. Until the spell ends, a creature can revert to cloud form, which also requires the 1 minute transformation. If a creature is in cloud form and flying when the effect ends, the creature descends 60 foot per round for 1 minute until it lands, which it does so safely. If it can't land after a minute, it falls to the remaining distance. I don't know. It's one of those things where, like, as if it doesn't say anything about conditions just magically going.
Yeah. And
But
like
also,
it-
cloud.
it says
feels like
willing creature. Like
Like, you should be
yeah.
able to know what's going on to
Yeah.
consent to it, and we literally cannot communicate with
Well,
Yeah.
and that's also like similar with
Polymorph.
polymorph in that like it is super ambiguous.
But that one doesn't say anything about willing.
Yeah.
That one's just an object or
Polymorph
does actually because
does it?
If he's unwilling, they make a save because you can do it
still
against
polymorph, but they can save to resist it.
because you can do it against enemies.
Yeah, like we did the crab.
Yeah, because you can polymorph enemies into a sheep or something. Or a crab or whatever. Yeah, I don't know.
Mayhaps we shouldn't have done that polymorph. Yeah, only issue being willing, like
I honestly didn't think about it in the context of him being a statue and unable to perceive anything.
or have a will.
Yeah, no,
But he's still classed as a
I
creature.
think when I think about the save, I just think about enemies.
Yeah, true. Yeah, that's alright. We learn.
Yeah.
So maybe not. I'll say simply because he is a statue. He can't willingly or unwillingly accept it or know even what's going on.
If I polymorphed him into something.
And then wind? Would that drop your concentration?
It's almost feeling easier to just sleep.
Yeah. I mean, that's a pretty straightforward option.
Do we just do that rather than
I think, well, yeah.
I mean,
and
I'll
it's-
spend the day looking for Skywrath to try and get a free
Yeah.
something off him, and yeah, I'll come back and find you guys at nightfall, I guess.
Yeah, because
someone
especially
heal
in
me off.
polymorph is a bit like we don't know whether it should have actually worked or not.
Yeah, it's a bit grey, isn't it?
He's staying pretty put unless we just slowly drag him.
Actually, I think I still have some hit die I could spend on another short rest.
Oh, yeah.
Or wait a second.
Or hear me out.
I do have stone shape prepared.
Right, and you could turn him into a ball, and then we could roll him.
But would that then when it is that then when you heal him it goes away?
I don't hate that.
You touch.
Yeah, do it. Turn him into a fucking basketball. And we'll just straight roll his ass there.
Oh, Sisyphus.
So, I'll read you the spell. You touch a stone object of medium size or smaller, or a section of stone no more than 5 feet in any dimension, and form it into any shape that suits your purpose.
No. Turn him into a ball, and
Oh,
we'll...
and
We can just
1-ton
roll you
boulder.
across and then we can just roll you across the desert.
Okay, but will I stay in that shape when it ends?
Well, I mean, you're still petrified, so like, we can...
I'll stone shape you back to you.
Yeah, don't worry. He gets drinking while he's stone shaving him back. Then he comes back, he just knows it's
Yeah,
like here.
why is your face
One of
like
his
that?
eyes is up here.
Ah, Picasso Fullerton.
So
Didn't
nice to see you
he
again.
used to have a jawline? Oh, I forgot the neck.
You had 3 legs always, right?
I like it better. So wait, read me stone
you
shape,
touch a
please.
stone object, and like we said, he's a creature, not an object.
I mean, he is classed as an inanimate, a solid inanimate substance, usually stone. So for the purpose of
funny.
casting spells, it's technically a creature. But for all other intents, I'd say he is inanimate stone.
Is there a risk of bringing him back wrong?
That's like a flesh ball.
Yeah, yeah, probably.
Just a big green ball of flesh.
Beach ball through it.
Because if you unpetrify him in flesh form,
What about if I do it after that? What about if I stone shape him back to him?
Yeah, that would work.
And then you have to roll a 20 to try and get me back into shape.
yeah.
You roll a
How
1.
good of a carver are you with marble?
Pretty good. Give me a couple of goes.
I reckon I can nail
If the
it.
first one's not good, I got more than one spell slot.
Guess a couple of mango dacks and I'll nail it.
Reckon. It's,
We'll sit around, we'll make a Friday night out of it, we'll get the gang involved.
So yes.
Ricky's got proficiency with Mason's tools. He can like fix up any mistake.
Oh my god.
Do you?
Yeah.
Really?
I can
You could carve a mustache into him right now that he'll never be able to get rid of.
I could chisel you into an Adonis. Or I could remove some things.
Some unnecessary
Look
opinion.
at that face.
I'm so sorry, Thora. I know this must be hard.
Choosing his dick off.
Chisel a second dick on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chisel in 3
Like if we so we need some clay and a kiln. I can be a kiln.
Get out of the
You know
kiln.
what? I'm not fussed if we don't go anywhere, if all we do all day is this.
Try and figure out what to do.
Do you think if we went back?
Why
to the
did you
dwarf,
roll
they
a
would have some
1?
clay?
rolled a 2.
What about, okay, what about
If only.
we take off all the middle toes, so he just has the big toe and the little toe, and then he can hold his foot up and like shuck
He
his...
can tip the shackles while he his feet.
Maybe not, because his balance will be
No,
destroyed.
you only need those two.
You only need the outside
He's the
ones.
doctor, he would know.
Oh.
I've got.
Is he a doctor though?
elephant food.
But how
Toes are not my special.
I walk on clubs.
See, he doesn't even have toes, and his balance is fine. Toes are just.
But there are the screws in.
Superfluous.
They're like they're like the appendix. Like
I'll
you don't
just
need
off the shoe.
Well, we do
Why
have that
you-
special fancy dwarf chisel.
That is true because
Hang on, I can tattoo
You
him.
should actually be able to chisel into him. It's like
You
the most
didn't.
magical chisel.
you didn't give it to.
No.
Yeah,
Him.
so like
Because it's not your
Arthas either angry eyebrows, remove his eyebrows.
permanent angry eyebrows.
Oh no.
You could shave him like completely, and he'll never be able to grow
A
a beard.
bead of sweat grows on Thurin's brow.
No, he's completely unaware.
Aware of his surroundings.
You can't hear any of this. You just have a feeling of dread.
Deep in your unconscious state.
The impending doom.
Yeah.
Well, statue.
What are you wearing though? Because I might not be able to access a lot of skin.
Just
I'm
chisel,
completely covered.
In
Everything
chain.
My face.
He's wearing a hazmat suit, didn't he say?
Yeah, remember?
You remember that part?
Well, I'm wearing like all the eye patches, balaclava.
Yeah.
I did put a lot of eye patches.
He's got at least 4.
Oh my god, I could chisel a permanent eye patch.
Go on, do
It's
it.
just made of. But and then he turned back and it's made of skin.
Yeah, through his face.
It's like, ah, it was my good eye. Because one is milky.
Oh, his left!
right.
It was all stone when I was doing it.
Couldn't tell which one was cloudy.
They look the same in stone form.
This is who you chose to adventure with.
That didn't make the choice Alf did.
That's true. Thanks, Alf. Another one on Alf's plate.
Alright,
This is a really bad leader.
I could just,
let the
we
world
could just
fall.
carve like
Well, you did.
Alps.
Well,
Wait,
I tried.
I just give him a tramp
How
stamp.
about we carve his legs?
It was like 20 to 1, but I tried.
It for wheels. Thoradin would like having wheels.
Yeah, right?
Wheels for legs. Well, actually, I've got proficiency in water vehicles, so maybe I give him like a
A
rudder.
boat.
A propeller.
Carve the bottom half of Thurin into a boat and then drag him across the desert.
No, we sail it across.
Sail it across.
No, everybody. Propeller dick?
No.
But how do I
Propeller.
make the functionality?
You put propeller on the other
Yeah,
side,
exactly.
and then it's like an airboat across the desert.
Yes. You have got high intelligence. You know that if you change the shape of him, it doesn't necessarily mean his physicality that turns back to flesh will exist.
Oh, so we can do it
As you've chiseled it.
Ah, okay, so there are no consequences.
Cool, I'm gonna chop
Chisel
his
his
legs
arms
off.
off. Chisel both
Sorry.
of his arms off.
It's the opposite of what I said, but I'm
Okay,
sorry.
so let's just, so we can transform him easily, we'll just chisel his head off.
Let's just break him down into dust and then just carry him in.
Put him in a
Pouch-
sack of dust.
Pouch of dust.
Oh no, he's mixed in with all the sand.
Just cast it anyway and see what happens.
Put my hand in there. Go to cast Greater Restoration. He comes back with his nose is like.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like you, essentially. No, it's just a...
Alright, so
Shit.
are we trying to move?
That'll be fun.
or not?
Well, we were saying before, the way like the polymorph spell interacts and petrify and stuff, we might not have actually been able to polymorph him, so we probably can't move him unless we're just dragging him.
Yeah. Alright, so are we going to bother with the sheet of metal from the cart and so on and so forth, or are we just going to pitch a tarp over him
Yeah.
and camp?
Well, you can telekinesis to move things.
Yeah. It
Well,
weighs less
it's-
than a ton.
Well, his weight is timesed by 10.
Yeah. And
What's-
you weigh
what's your
probably
current
more than
weight?
200 pounds, and then you were carrying plate armor and great sword and a big hammer and
260 pounds.
yeah.
Times 10.
So,
Yeah.
2.6.
2.6 tons.
Yeah, so I can't move him.
I think, Kincaid just make camp under Thuridin's statue and
Yeah.
go straight to sleep.
In the presence of Thuridin. Ah.
Right.
Just burrowing
Nuzzle,
between his legs.
nuzzle up next to his
We've
feet.
got to wait like 6 hours before we can sleep, so you can go look for Skyrim for a little bit.
Oh, true. We
6
can't sleep
hours.
straight away.
Yeah.
For Skyrim.
So we can't.
They should like drag me off the road.
No, you weigh 2.6 tons.
Yeah, not going anywhere.
Surely they can just drag.
Times
Yeah, maybe
10,
we
so...
could, but we're not going to.
yeah, that's a lot of
Would you
work.
be able to between, because like, I mean, Vin's got a strength of 14.
I have
Between him and
4 arms, 20 strength, and advantage on
like
everything.
him, yeah, I've got 8.
So that minus
So me and
is...
Vin. But between
No.
Vin and Ricky, and like if we've got like ropes and stuff,
I mean, I can direct
Are you
the
turning me
cart.
into a
I can,
raptor now?
I can tell the carpet
Scared
to
me
try
off
and help, and that
But
can lift
because-
1,400 pounds.
Yeah,
Like,
you have
Not
to be
sure about
willing.
polymorph.
Like it's
Yeah,
the thing.
kinda looking at it.
Be willing
And also,
You don't know what's
Thurin
happening.
is always willing.
in the...
I mean, if that's canon,
It'll always back out.
you have
Tramp
standing-
stamp it
He wrote
is.
a note of consent saying that you're allowed to polymorph him and do nothing else physically to modify his body when he turns into a statue.
So,
You've got a tramp stamp.
ting, 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 ting.
He was here. He was here.
Oh, that's the most ultimate betrayal.
Hole.
And so, in the player's
Mine
handbook,
shaft.
in the player's handbook under conditions, it says a condition lasts either until it is counted. The prone condition is counted by standing up, for example, or for a duration specified by the effect that imposed the condition.
Right.
So,
Right, yeah.
so I think, like, unless it specifically says it counters a condition, which, like, Greater Restoration says
Yeah.
counters petrified.
Yeah, cures petrification.
Polymorph or windwalk, since they don't specify it.
Yeah, fair.
It's
That's
kind
a good way to read.
Yeah.
Love it. So you can definitely make an attempt to sort of make some sort of
We just don't want like. Just move
One of the
somewhere a little
trains.
bit out
one of the
way.
mining
Yeah.
vehicles to
If we can move him up next to a rock or something, like so that he's
even just off the road.
Yeah, well, like, I mean, yeah, it's worth maybe tying some ropes for you guys, and me and Vin can try and pull or push.
Everyone's got wings or carpets and
Yeah.
Yeah, I just tie those ropes to the
Or just
carpet.
polymorph someone into
Go.
King Cole
Yeah.
and get him dragged across.
Oh yeah, I could actually wild shape.
We'll just do that.
You could wild shape.
Yeah, I'll wild shape into like an ox or a draft horse or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still 2.6 tons.
Yeah.
That
So-
doesn't necessarily move easily. So that will definitely make the DC easier.
Yeah.
All you have to do is
Provides
put a truck in
1,400
neutral and
pounds
you
of
can
lift.
push it.
Yeah, exactly. Easy.
So you can push, drag, or lift a weight in pounds up to twice your carrying capacity or 30 times your strength score. What's 30 times 20?
600.
600.
So 600 pounds.
I can do 600. So
Yeah, for you.
2.6 or whatever you are.
Yeah. So you're gonna. It's gonna be.
You'd need like
It's gonna be
5
hard.
of these.
It's four of you. So Vin Weasel, not Thura. You can roll for Vin Weasel, I guess.
Yeah,
Give you something to do. Where's
So you can lift twice your carrying capacity.
So
Like push or drag.
I've push or drag, okay, so
Or
could
lift
the
the
carry,
weights, but-
so could the carpet with a carry capacity of 1,400 pounds be able to
1 ton is
pull or
2,000
drag him even diagonally, which would be 2.8 tons. So it would be more than him, and we'd get 200 pounds worth of vertical or sideways movement per whatever you want to judge that on a time scale.
Kincaid goes into an ox also because ox
And then
is a
plus
beast of
that,
burden.
Yep.
It's
plus
considered to be
you.
huge
Oh,
for the purpose of
okay.
determining its carrying capacity.
Yeah,
We've
so between
multiplied it
that
again.
and this, we can do that.
Well, that because it's huge, so it multiplies it twice. So from medium to large, from large to huge.
Yeah.
So it's times 3.
So you'd be 18.
For each size, yeah, for each size category above medium, double the creature's carrying
So it's
capacity
doubled and doubled.
and doubled.
Yeah.
So
So
what's the
Oxcade might even be able to do it.
18.
Carry it
So
regardless.
30 times 18.
And then
Times 2
double that.
times 2.
Yeah.
Yowza. Nice. Problem solving. So you going for?
If that's the
So you
case,
can
then
do 2,160.
And the carpet alone is.
Or
enough
N
for
minus
that.
N minus
Yeah.
600. So,
If Oxen and Ricky
we don't. Yeah.
Yeah, so like I was saying,
to help as well.
as a team,
it'll be
absolutely.
yeah.
DC becomes much easier with an Ox. So who's going to roll it?
I get advantage on athletics because I have 4 arms.
You do it then.
Noise.
I'll cast guidance before I turn into an ox.
Lovely.
Varus is going to sound really dumb. Oh, wait, no, I already have advantage. Never mind.
Okay.
I was going to say, can you try and do a backflip, and then I will silver above you to fail you, but give myself advantage. but I already have advantage.
Yeah.
You know what? You're right. That did sound dumb.
Varus, try and do a backflip, and I'm going to make sure you fail. Just trust me.
And then I'm going to laugh, but make myself feel better and stronger.
Yep.
Add 3.
30.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yep. You were looking for 15 with Oxcade. So yeah. You're surprised by how much the Ox can lift. So
Wow,
Maybe that's Rami too. Trying to
Thurin's really light.
you managed to sort of tip him onto the head of the Ox. So he's
Who's on his edge?
Yeah. Drag him through the dirt.
On his
Oh,
head.
we just shaved off the
Old
top of
lady.
his head.
Did he have hair before? I don't remember. Yeah, so leant against the ox with the carpet, you know,
Yeah.
with you as well, just sort of balancing.
Steer.
You can get it off the road fairly easy with a 30, yeah, easy.
The road and maybe try and like
Hide it
hide it a
behind
bit.
a couple of rocks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
find a cluster of rocks.
Well, I mean, he's made of rock. Put some rocks around him. Dump a bunch of sand and dirt on him.
so we
Camouflage.
don't forget where he is.
Here, I'll just chisel him into the shape of a
I'll
rock.
just.
Oh.
Where did I put him again?
But yeah,
Oh
like,
no. Well, he's covered in purple eye patches, so.
Just locate them.
you only
Easy.
got with that on it.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
You could put like some
Alright, so now we
around
just-
or something.
We killed 6 hours.
We've got a, yeah, we've put a few
Yeah,
bits of
pretty much.
bling and stuff on you to help us, because then at least we can locate.
Metal, yeah, the metal from the
There's definite eye patches, so don't even worry.
Oh, you can locate on the code
Can you?
if you haven't put that.
Either way, you get him nice and securely tucked away. Varus, you flit away. Are you following the road?
Just generally headed back to the last place I saw Scarrath.
Okay.
Yeah, back a little bit.
Sure. And then which direction? So you've gone about 3 hours
Cool.
from the family mine.
Right. Yeah. I go. And double dash the whole way on the carpet.
Beautiful.
Traveling faster than normal.
Faster than sound.
Yeah, get there and then just straight up do circles in the air, looking in every direction with Hermes to see if I can see a mechanical dragon around.
Sure. Roll perception.
Hermes is 13. I'm... Dirty 20.
20. Okay. Flying, essentially you would get a good vantage point. You would fly as high as you felt comfortable. It's hard to tell how high you are based on, like, normally there's sort of cloud cover or whatever. So you get a good drow's eye view. Flying up, again, there's no specific sun in the sky. There's just a luminous sort of diffusion through the atmosphere. From a very high vantage point, traveling in the direction that you were traveling on the road, because you've sort of flown around, you're giving everything a good solid scan. You notice a blinding sort of patch of light on the ground. It's very far away, but you notice it. Something that you haven't seen, you haven't been sort of high up yet. On your 20, that is what you would notice, other than the fact that there are mountain ranges. They are very far off.
Oh yeah. Fly closer to the blinding patch of light.
Okay. The blinding patch is essentially back the way, so back towards the party anyway, which is fortuitous. So you're traveling towards it currently.
Yep.
And you do the other 3 hours just zooming along on the carpet.
Yep.
Eventually you spot these two and Vin and your favourite statue. Or statue Cade. I mean, not Cade.
Statue
Statudin.
Me, Kincaid are just playing like hoop toss with his sword.
Quoits.
Wow.
We tried out Skinsker, but we accidentally broke off one of his fingers.
Oh.
So we switched to quoits.
He lost a pinky.
Damn it, I need that. That was my favourite pinky.
You need that for balance.
My sword.
Yeah. Oh.
Maybe.
Have you done anything else? Dare I ask? Have you done anything else to pull Thuridin?
I think we probably drew one.
Yeah.
I like permanent just with like ink and stuff.
Okay.
Like a monocle. Big twirl.
Big dirty mustache, yeah.
Draw a little top hat.
Oh, and I've got a snow sauce.
negative. Oh yeah.
Fill it with snowy snores.
Yeah.
Snowy snores, anyone?
Like trying to cut half buried him. Put soy sauce in a little hat, and we're just like dipping it, dipping our rations. Yeah.
Dipping your jerky in the snowy snores. Yeah, so Varys arrives back. At a certain point, the light starts fading because you're waiting 6 hours. There would have been a tracked vehicle,
Ooh, shall we talk to it?
an ore cart, so before Varys returned.
Shall we go talk to it?
What do we want to know?
Just about them and the Time Lord and Mechanus.
What if they recognize us and kill us?
They probably won't.
Is that a...
won't.
Won't.
Maybe only Ricky should
They're probably something.
I just think they won't.
Well, okay, you were a crab, so I'll
Yeah,
disguise.
they've
self.
never seen me.
They've seen you as a whale or a crab.
Yeah.
The end.
I disguise self to look exactly like Kinko, but like blue.
Genius. I love it. No one will ever know.
God, that's beautiful. You should do that more often. Really suits you.
Well, I thought because they all look the same, maybe they'll, be less intimidated. We're just two little flaming robots.
It's terrible. You don't even sound like him.
Oh, hello!
Now you're getting it.
It's like looking in a sexy mirror.
Oh wait, it's not just the mirror that's sexy.
Oh!
Okay, I don't like the way you're licking your lips.
I didn't know you had that big.
Wait, turn around. Damn, Kincaid, you still got it.
It's like two bowling balls smuggled in a bit of ham.
Is that your tail? Do you have a tail? I don't know for this ham.
I don't know what that is, but I don't like it. Oh my god.
Oh, you feel violated. So, I assume you're hiding.
What? No.
Oh, you're both just
We're
gonna...
going to
Okay,
talk to them.
sure.
Talk to them.
So the tracked vehicle begins to slow. You hear it before you see it. And also, just a point of, like, something to note, the vibration stopped after the battle, maybe a couple minutes. Yeah, the vehicle begins to slow. You can see the tread of the tracks sort of... Greetings.
Hello.
Cool.
Greetings.
Hello.
This one's stuck in an infinite loop, and he's an idiot. Greetings.
How long will you allow it?
Oh, would you look at that? It's 9:16. I guess that's all we've got time for. State your directive.
To get to Mechanus.
Okay.
Can you provide assistance to our directive through information?
What information?
Are we still... Is it still that way, and how far away?
How fast do you move?
30 feet per 6 seconds.
Calculating.
I think we heard it.
I hate math.
If I'm walking 25 feet, but I could run, and that's 50. If I'm flying, it's 30. But if I fly fast, it's 60.
60 feet every 6 seconds, or 10 feet per second.
You could put it like that.
Sure, yeah, I guess you could convert it. I'll allow it.
Excellent. It would take you approximately 3 days.
Oh. That's pretty good. Is that where you guys came from?
No.
Can you provide us some additional data about Mechanus and or the timekeeper who resides there?
Oh, yeah.
Get your right ready.
Don't tell us about the new rule.
What do you
No,
that makes them.
we have a schedule to keep.
What if we hop on with you and talk, and that way we don't delay?
Or can we run alongside you?
Or that?
What about if you drive at 60 feet?
At your current speed, you will not keep up.
Could we hop
We are not slowing ourselves, and you are not permitted aboard.
How do we gain permission?
Orders from the Vestal mining outfit.
Who do we need to contact to get permission?
The Vestal mining outfit.
Can you contact them for us and ask if we can have permission?
No.
How do I get permission for you to do that?
Travel to Maliator.
How many?
Maliator, that's okay.
How many feet per 6 seconds does your vehicle travel?
Approximately 120 feet.
If I could turn myself into a different flesh beast that traveled at that speed and he was riding upon me, would you converse with him?
If you
That way we
can,
would not slow you down.
if you can keep up.
We might lose our friend, though.
Well, that's fine. We'll find him.
Oh no. Oh shit. I'm sorry, Thurin. If they do this, it is out of my hands.
Locate object, purple.
Oh yes, true.
But
You,
not just that, but also you're the only statue on the side of the road
In the
covered in
desert.
extra eye patches, and it looks like someone's
And-
been playing hoops with for the past 6 hours. Pretty sure you stick out a little bit.
And we drew a mustache on him.
Yeah,
And
which
it's
rock
one
is it next
long
to?
straight road.
It's not a straight road at all.
It's
But,
one
but at
road.
least we can, we can follow the road back
Yeah.
to the site of the explosion.
Otherwise, I'm sure he'll snap out of it eventually.
Okay, well I turn into a horse.
okay.
I jump a
Well,
ball.
wait, I'll just double check.
Yeah,
the speed
check
of
the
horse.
speed.
But I'm pretty sure they're 80 foot.
80. Dang.
Are you permitted to talk to us more about Maliator? I haven't heard of that place.
We must be on.
Oh no,
Yeah,
I'll
we
do giant eagle because that can be
We
Okay.
Fly.
that is 80 feet.
Cool.
So then I can keep up.
You can keep
so
up.
You just hop on my back and we can just fly alongside them while we chat.
All right. So you fly away from where you leave Thurin in the dust on this alien world
We'll find him again.
with eye patches and hoops, mustaches, and more eye
For hours.
patches.
We just have a chat for like 20 minutes or something
Yeah.
and then come back.
So you fly away. Varus, at that point, you would start flying back sort of 3 hours to where you were.
Right.
Well, we just look for the big crashed.
Yes,
There's a couple of landmarks.
definite signs of where you've been.
Harmonics, and then
And then
other
follow
one,
the drag path.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're fine.
Beautiful.
Don't stress through.
That's just it.
And I think we'll end the session there as you gear up to
stress.
keep up with the mechanical vehicle. You're going to question them. But thanks for playing, boys. Oh, that fight did not go how I expected it. I expected wings to be used immediately.
My worry was more.
I always forget to just fly up. Like,
Yeah,
during
flight.
flight.
Yeah. Oh, but thank you for watching at home. Hope you enjoyed. We'll see you next time.